We have
we
Morlocks in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Too many people have played World of Warcraft here. Welcome,
I've
everybody.
never played it a day in my life.
You never played a day in your life? Yeah, well,
Neither have
Morlocks are
I.
famous anyway. Everyone's been to Morlocco's Tacos. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to dinner and again. Did you just bite your tongue?
Well,
No, my brain went somewhere it probably shouldn't have gone with that phrase.
If you're thinking of a fish person who is, and tacos, then your brain probably went to the right place.
Oh, God damn it.
like
Sure
fish
did.
tacos.
And Cassie just like,
I
I'm
love
kinda
fish
hungry.
tacos.
Sorry, I was getting into character.
Oh, you poor sweet
You
innocent child.
cannot buy this type of entertainment, folks, but you can sponsor it by subscribing here to Dinner in a Game, and we will continue to come back and bring you this type of content day after day because well, it's fun for us, and we like to have fun, and we hope you guys have fun with us as we continue to explore Kingdoms of Mist. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wednesday, and sorry, I got lost because I lost my Tuesday. This is Wednesday night, and Wednesday night we play Dungeons and Dragons for your entertainment. This is our D&D 5e campaign, which is if you've never played Dungeons and Dragons, it's a famous RPG. Goes back forever. Gary Gygax made it. He turned out to be a kind of horrible person. We all took it upon ourselves to make it better. It is now. We love it. We're going to show you why we love it by being weird, doing strange things, and, getting beaten up a lot is pretty much I think that's pretty much exactly what we do for a living here. These lovely, lovely people that you see on your screen are the amazing people who have agreed to let me torture them for no other reason than your entertainment and enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen. So please, allow me to introduce them one at a time in a random order that I will select based on the Google call that we are all in right now. So first off, I'm going to go to my left in the Google call, which is, hi, Rob.
Hi. Wasn't ready for that.
Rob, how are you tonight?
I'm a lot better.
Is there?
I'm good.
Is that the tapping sound?
Tapping sound?
Oh, yes, that
Yeah,
is the
I
tapping
forgot-
sound.
Yeah, I forgot to turn off my
Sorry.
microphone.
So, for those of you who don't know, Milagros is the world's absolute bestest note taker, and she types insanely fast, and she literally takes notes of conversation as it's happening while she's involved in it and role-playing her character all at the same time, but because of that, she's very violent to her keyboard. So if you hear a bunch of clacking noises, it's just because she forgot to hit her mute button. She is absolutely amazing at hitting her mute button, but no one is perfect. So please forgive us if there is a sudden influx of clackety-clack noises.
Yeah, I got a
And-
mechanical keyboard. It might also be me because I too have a mechanical keyboard recently.
Mine is also mechanical.
Very
Damn.
It's so good.
I'm firing all of you.
Yeah, they're so pretty. It's just rainbows.
That's why I keep my keyboard at arm's length.
It's all steampunky and lovely, and it sounds like a typewriter. And I love it. Exactly, mine
That's
looks
it.
like a typewriter.
Everyone who has
Perfect.
mechanical
Mine is
keyboards, take pictures of your mechanical keyboards and put them up in the Kingdoms of Mist show channel for everyone to see. We need to have
Bet.
evidence as to why we're
Bet.
so noisy.
Bet.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Whoop,
Here
wrong.
we go.
There we go.
However, in the
Oh,
meantime,
I'm just noisy because I'm caffeinated. That's
Yeah,
just
well,
me.
we're used to that. However, in the meantime, Rob, number one, love the makeup. Congratulations, another masterpiece. Number two, who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Aeom tonight.
Go ahead.
No.
I was going to ask, who is Aeom?
Aeom is a satyr, monk, and fighter. I just took another level up in a fun thing. I have no idea if it's actually useful, but I thought it was fun. Because I forgot to spec into it last time. But yeah.
Well, you got it done now.
I do have it done now, thanks to Ray.
Oh, no, I didn't do it. I just made sure that it was fixed.
Yes.
You did the work. I just made sure you had the tools.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Rob. And if anyone wants to follow any...
Sorry, I also did want to say thanks to Sam, because he sent a TikTok, probably to everyone, but I just really liked it. It was something like, you're beautiful, and just like yourself, be happy, it was really nice, really sweet.
I sent you a bunch of literally a bunch of people that I know. They sometimes do have self-esteem issues. They don't have the energy to get going in the day. It's like there are many people I know that need this.
Yeah, exactly. No, I appreciate it.
Well, you guys know what Dinner and a Game is about. We promote each other, we bolster each other up, and we take care of each other. If you guys ever want to see any of this type of stuff, we do have our Discord, which all these lovely people are a part of and take advantage of, I hope. We have channels for every single one of the shows. We have RP channels for just, I think, every single one of the shows. And sometimes you can find little bits and snippets there of the characters when they're not in-game and they're not actually in a situation in-game where they're possibly dying. Doing a little role play outside of the game. Again. For the... Yeah, we're looking to set records, ladies and gentlemen. How many people can drop in one game and how often. But we are going to be going through and changing things up in the Discord a little bit, because we are going to try and get some people to be able to actually run your own games in our Discord. We've got a bot in there right now that allows you to roll dice. I'm looking at integrating some more bots in there for actual gameplay. And so we want to make our Discord a place for people to come and enjoy the hobby, as well as watch us and talk to the cast about the games we do. So we're going to make a change to the Discord soon. I'm just getting a line on what the best situations are. And chamber door. Yes, absolutely. But, so if you want to check out the Discord, you can go there. Speaking of folks in Discord, the next person in my Google call is Sam. How are you doing today?
I am not doing too bad. I am caffeinated. I have gotten some projects I wanted to work on today done. So I'm only one step away from finishing a big cosplay project that I've been working on for almost 2 years now.
Oh, wow.
Had a complication about 4 months ago that caused me to have to completely redo something and reconfigure how it's going to sit. And I've almost got it fully in position so that it can be 100% finished.
I'm assuming that's not the Mandalorian.
It is.
Oh, it is? Oh, that looks so completed. I thought you were like just touching it up now.
So the biggest thing I needed was a way to attach the pack without it also forcing the vest to choke me.
What's a little choking between a man and his cosplay?
So what I had to do was create two anchor buckles that are in the very front of the vest that actually go around the belt around the pants to hold the front of the vest down. And then I'm creating a second pair of buckles in the back that are going to allow me to buckle the pack in and pull it taut, and it's going to stay there.
So that it'll bear the weight without putting the pressure on you.
Yep.
Got it. And if you
want, it also means it's not going to be putting all that weight on the Velcro, so it doesn't just peel itself off.
So, are you going to? Do you have any pictures of that up anywhere with the new modifications?
I think I do. I have not gotten any pictures with the new updates. However, gotcha. I might do that tomorrow. Honestly, I don't have any classes tomorrow.
Well, if you guys want to follow Sam's content, the link for his content is in the chat right now. Rob's content is also up in the chat right now. Rob is also a part of another streaming show that we love dearly, which is the Lab Experiments in Gaming. I forgot to ask you, Rob, when you guys going this Friday or next?
I think next Friday.
Next Friday,
It's going to be like there's a fair space in between. We're just trying to figure things out, but we're trying to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, Dinner and a Game has one main rule. Everyone here probably has heard me say it a freaking million times, and that is real life comes first. Until I can get to the point where I can make this part of people's real lives, which means I pay them, you have no obligation to be here, except to hopefully have a fun and enjoy a game. So, you know, and honestly, folks, complete dead honesty, the odds of us making it to a point where I can pay people to be here, not the greatest. There's literally probably right now this evening, there's probably several hundred streaming shows doing this exact thing right now. So, you know, the odds of us making it, But if we do, then hey, will be part of their real lives. Next on our list is the incredible, the mighty, the amazing Sphinx Akasha.
So who now?
How are you doing, Sphinx?
I'm doing all right. Today happens to be my birthday.
The man's
So,
birthday.
I'm doing
He's
extra.
turning 35.
Oh,
He made it.
29.
He
Twenty-
made it.
21. You know what? You know what he's turning? He's turning another day sexy. That's what he's turning.
Yes.
There we go.
I like
He
that.
sure
There we
is.
go.
That's right.
He
Happy fucking birthday. Ladies and
God.
gentlemen in chat, ladies and gentlemen here in the studio audience, let's do the worst rendition of
Oh my
Happy
God.
Birthday
Yes.
ever
Yes.
been
I'm so good at
recorded
thinking
in the
about it.
state
So
of the
insane.
internet.
Oh,
Oh, this is
or no, what's
terrible.
worse?
This is the best.
The
All
question,
right,
hold on. Do you want
on-
us to try to do this well, or do you want us to be completely out of sync and completely
Just-
off
I
pitch?
can't do it well.
Do what you want to do. I
I
worked
don't
as
know
a
that
waiter
NSYNC
for
is-
like
is-
10 years. There is no way to sing Happy Birthday well. It
No.
just
Nope.
doesn't
Absolutely
happen.
not.
Especially when you get a group
Absolutely
of
not.
people together. So on 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sphinx. Happy birthday to you.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
That's why we love people, because we hurt them eventually.
You know that's probably gonna get clipped,
I'm
right?
doing it right now.
Totally
Nice.
clip.
Oh God! All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
happy birthday,
Two
Sphinx.
people got booted
Thank you.
for celebrating too hard.
Oh my
no.
God.
Booted? I thought I turned the thing way up. Man, how much did they type? I turned the thing
Oh,
way
spamming caps.
up. Huh?
Yeah, their messages got deleted.
Oh
They
yeah.
booted.
I turned like all the things up to maximum so people wouldn't get
celebrating
booted
too
for doing
hard.
weird stuff.
Apparently, it was still like, whoa. too
Oh
much, what the
no,
hell?
there is a max cap on emotes for some reason in Streamlabs, and I can't change it. It's just like it's probably something to do with the program itself, and we run all our commands through Streamlabs, and bleh, it just doesn't like it.
Ah,
Spamming emotes.
I
curse
appreciate
you.
the
Well,
thoughts, though.
well.
Absolutely,
Wait, there's thoughts in here?
there is
The
thoughts.
vibes were there.
The
No thoughts,
vibes.
just vibes.
Oh,
The vibes,
thoughts like vibes. Thoughts.
The vibes were
I'll bring one somewhere
immaculate.
else.
So, if anyone wants a Sphinx, who are you going to be playing tonight?
I will be playing the Kalishtar Bard and Shadow Sorcerer Valestein Okal as he tries to help his new adopted daughter find the love of her life.
Val's personal quest.
Val's personal quest. X.
I mean,
doing his best.
it's one of his personal quests.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's up to about 3 of them right now.
Yeah.
Right, he's got a couple going on.
Oh, Radio Free Will said happy birthday, Sphinx. And Crip Rocker
Thank
said
you,
happy
Will.
birthday. Everyone said happy birthday.
Thank you guys.
Tons of
This
birthday
is
wishes in chats.
beautiful.
And if you want to follow Sphinx's items, I'm actually going to put it back in because it's scrolled past already. You can find Sphinx's, all of Sphinx's information in his link tree there to follow him. He is one of the hardest working men in streaming. He is everywhere, ladies and gentlemen, and his content is always amazing. So please go give him a love. And we will move on to the next person we're going to show some love to. Cassie.
Oh man. Hi. Hi.
Best reaction ever.
Oh man.
Cassie, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready to die again. Let's do this.
Giant spotlight on you, Cassie.
I know.
Oh, you're not gonna die again. You'll be fine. You're gonna
Yeah.
be fine. You are going to be fine.
Says the top half of Sam's head.
Damn straight.
I have a top half.
Oh god damn it!
Now.
Not again. Not this again.
No, it's just you. For some reason, your camera, as the game progresses, you get lower and lower on screen.
It slowly pans down.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't pan down. He just slouches in his chair more. But
I try to sit up. I can't sit up straight all the time.
I don't. My chair is literally leaned back. That's why I'm tiny in my screens compared to you guys, because I'm way far away from my camera. So, Cassie, who are you playing this evening?
I am playing Calvatea Tessara, also known by Callie, the Wood Elf Circle of Spores Druid.
The subterranean wood elf.
Yeah, it's great. Don't put Wood Elves underground. Well, whatever.
It doesn't go well.
It's a thing. There's
They
fungal forests, right? Those are fine.
They may come out a little disturbed.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit off.
A little off.
Kind of bit.
She's fine. She's fine. There's not a zombie
cool.
following her around.
Everything's
And she
cool.
calls it a teddy bear every now and then. That's
Not
okay.
anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, that's right. Not
Yep.
anymore. Sad note.
I
Sad.
can
to our
only
boy
do that
Timmy.
2 more. Yeah, I think I can only do that like 2 more times today.
Sad trombone.
Good to our boy.
And finally, you know her, you love her. She is the DAG, I don't know, ambassador, because she's on like every single show we produce.
Yes,
Milagros!
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm actually fantastic. Like I'm a little sleepy, but I read a book for class today that was so excellent and blew my mind so hard. It like reminded me why I've been an avid reader my whole life, and
Nice.
like made me want to go back to my to be read list and like start hunting some of them down so that like as soon as classes end I can start just eating books.
Devouring.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dream.
it was incredible. If you guys have the time, it's only 150 pages. It is 1000% worth the read. The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Lavalle. It is a retelling and kind of reappropriation of the horror at Red Hook by H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh,
And he reimagines it with a black protagonist and uses Lovecraft's idea of cosmic horror in a new way that puts him at the center of the magic and the forces that are summoned by these ignorant white people that just want to like read spooky books. And he's like, there are implications to what you're doing. You're all so stupid. It's really, really good. And if you get a physical copy, actually, there's a point in it where the magic system is expressed in the formatting of the pages and how the chapters are laid out. I won't say how because that's a spoiler, but like when I hit that point, I was sitting in my school's like dining hall. I had to like get up and like do a lap because I was freaking out that this had been included.
And what's the title again?
The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Lavalle. I
Is
would
it-
definitely recommend reading the horror at Red Hook before, so that you can understand just like how big of a fuck you it is to H.P. Lovecraft, because there's a lot of like care and effort that went into like really like reshaping the original text.
And there's a lot that needs to be done with Lovecraft because of reasons. We won't get big into it, but yes, reasons. Also, do you know if this was any influence on Lovecraft Country? The series
Honestly,
on HBO
it
Max?
might be. It might be.
Because
I
it
know that-
sounds a hell of a lot like there's a lot of similarities between the two. And it might have been an inspiration for Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country was
Maybe.
fucking amazing.
That
if you
was
haven't seen
great.
it yet.
That was
Oh my
great.
goodness,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know if they're doing a second one or not, but it was stupid amazing.
It was
Yeah,
really
like,
good.
It was really good. Like the pacing was really really good. It's super short. It's 150 pages. I ate it in like 2 hours. And I can't like I just want like when there's media that's so good you just want to eat it, like you just want to
Yes.
put it on a plate and put sauce on it and just eat it so it's like a part of you. That's how I felt about this book.
There's so many books like that. I have so many books like that.
Well, excellent. So, speaking of media, we have a game to play tonight. Tonight we are playing Kingdoms of Mist, which is a Dungeons & Dragons 5e game. It's a homebrew setting. I loosely based it off of Treasure Planet, yet more media for you. And it is pretty much my version of Treasure Planet, just because I wanted flying space. I wanted masted ships flying in space, but I didn't want lasers, and I didn't want computers, and I didn't want technology, so I threw it in high fantasy. So the game takes place inside of a gas giant in space that is actually a living creature called the Mist Mother. And she was lonely, so she created a whole bunch of planets that orbit a set of brown dwarf stars inside her. And she concentrates the livable atmosphere around those planets. It's a very small solar system, as it were. And she brought people in to live on those planets. And they have gone through a lot. Their kingdoms, their civilizations have developed out. They discovered that there is magical crystals inside the planets that can absorb the energy of the Mist Mother and then be utilized for different resources. So this is kind of a very steampunk-ish, more like magic punk-ish era. There is automatons that are used for mining and a lot of other dangerous work that are powered by these gems. There's ships that fly between the... Whoa. Something fell off a shelf for no reason. There's not even a cat over there.
Poltergeist.
Well, it didn't throw it at me, so I'll be thankful for that one.
Okay, so maybe it's a Casper. It's fine.
Yep.
It's some kind of spirit. It just wants to be known.
Yep, and so there is a huge, there's a huge setup. There's 6 planets that orbit the 2 brown dwarf stars. They're actually not in a standard orbit for some reason, due to physics, which I am not a mathematician. Planets normally orbit a sun in a flat planar orbit, but these orbit in a 360-degree orbit. So actually trying to move around between the planets is a joy. And the Mist Mother, when she made all the planets, there's a bunch of leftover material, so there's a bunch of planetoids in between the planets that float around, usually orbiting planets themselves, sometimes floating out in space, and all of them are in an area that has breathable, sustainable, life-giving oxygen. And so there is people who live all throughout this area. Some of them live on the planets, some of them live on the smaller areas outside the planets, some of them have even built fortresses and things just floating in space outside of and away from the Mist Mother's embrace. There is all kinds of contingencies in this world. There's all kinds of factions and governments. They are currently on the world of Alatras. They are in the city of Trask, which is up in a mountainous region in the north portion of Alatras. And they are doing their best to deal with a situation that has come to pass where a bunch of the other realms, and by this I mean the other planes of existence, the plane of shadows, the earth elemental plane, the fire elemental plane, all the other planes have suddenly, and for the first time, breached the Mist Mother and made access to all of her denizens that she has normally been protecting from these other outside forces. Something has happened to the Mist Mother. She has become weakened, and now the planes are gaining access to it. And these capital city of Ayla on this planet was sacked and pretty much destroyed by an army made up of different factions of all these different planes. So it wasn't just one army from one plane of existence. There were multiple armies, and they were all working together. So at this point, their heroes have been tracking down an assassination attempt on the one remaining real leadership figure on Alatras, and Jaegerhorn, who is the head of the government of the Great Northern Range, which is this mountain range that they're currently staying in. He was coming to see them because they're the only heroes who survived Ayla and made it out, and were there for the full 3 months that it's been being attacked. So he came to interview them personally. Yes.
I would like to say that in the case of some of us, heroes is a bit of a strong word. Some of our ancestors may have actually caused this. Not that we knew anything about it or had anything to do with it, but, it happens. Grandpa fucked up real bad. And, now we got.
And how does your grandfather affect whether or not you were a hero?
Man,
No,
like,
you see, you got a point there. You got a point there. However, some of us have little to no hesitation to break certain step over lines should they need stepping over with little to no hesitation. So what Milagro said still stands, just not in the direction he was aiming it.
We definitely have our share of heroes and anti-heroes. Let's just leave it at that.
Some of us were
The
bullied
best
into this, and they've just,
classification-
we're on this trajectory now, and there's no going back, I guess.
the best classification, technically speaking, would be protagonists, because the story does center around us, since heroes kind of denotes a certain morality and, goodness, and like, my personal player character might be this close to committing some atrocities over her almost girlfriend getting into too much trouble.
And the worst part about it is her almost girlfriend, the only reason she's in the position she's in is because she was just trying to survive.
It's
In
not
a
her
very
fucking
horrible,
fault.
fucked up place.
She did nothing wrong. She's never done anything
She's a
wrong
sweet,
in her
sweet
entire
baby
life.
angel. We
She
all know
is.
this.
Okay, she's a cherry blossom personified. Okay?
Amazing.
So
Wait, but doesn't that
Utopia
mean she's
made-
very
love this
fleeting?
so much.
What?
Doesn't
Don't
that
say,
mean,
don't
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, that she falls easily?
Yeah.
Okay, what's a flower that lasts an inordinate amount of time?
None. That's why they're flowers.
I mean, that's
Cherry
true.
blossoms.
Cherry
Cherry
blossoms
blossoms
do not.
last that
It's like a
long.
week.
That's the point. And that's like what, a week and then they're gone.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Chrysanthemum. According to
chrysanthemum.
Google.
Chrysanthemums? Aren't those a symbol of death, though?
Oh my god!
Chrysanthemums, lilies, orchids.
For fuck's sake.
Ah.
Perhaps flowers aren't the best metaphor.
Probably
Oh
not.
god.
Don't
You
go
want a
like
cactus,
evergreen.
that's what you
Evergreen.
want.
So,
So if
Or
anyone wants,
redwood.
She's a beautiful cactus, and I
Or
love
redwood.
her.
Yeah, redwoods last
And
forever.
if anything happens to her, I'm gonna freak the
So
fuck
what?
out.
What? So what? Wait. So you're saying every time you hug her, you get stabbed?
Ooh.
just
Fine.
emotionally,
It's
just
accurate.
emotionally.
Too close, too close, Matt, too close.
Honestly, yes. Every time I try to get close, I get hurt. But it's fine because she's
Young
never
love.
done anything wrong.
So anyway, if you want to understand what's going on with any of this, when we left off, Camille, who is Utopia's possible
Cactus.
love, they've not even gotten a chance to go out on a date yet because, apocalypse.
No, because Ray hates me personally.
Because it's an apocalypse!
Trying
Utopia's
to date in this apocalypse?
Utopia's friend was taken by one of the only assassin to escape alive from our heroes. She was kidnapped and she was dragged away. During the assassination attempt, one of the delegation that came with the gentleman from the Northern Reach attempted to implicate Val, which is Sphinx's character, in his actual murder because he burst into flames pretending that Val had cast a spell on him, and his body dropped dead to the floor. The characters then went and got in a huge fight with the assassins. They tried to track everyone down. They went back in the house and discovered that the person who had burnt alive left.
God. Just gone.
Fucking
They
left.
then found a body as they were trying to track that person down that had been skinned alive and was still alive. Here's where we get to the morally gray stuff.
I
There
was
was
not
nothing-
involved. I was a bird on the roof.
A big bird.
Big bird.
So they basically found out by Sphinx attempted to speak with the dead, but the person wasn't dead yet. It was horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. They ended up giving him mercy because there was absolutely no way that he would
While I was still
survive.
mind melded to him.
Yeah, that was the bad part. Sphinx's character can read minds. Sam's character can read minds. And Sam's character forgot to warn anybody that he was going to drive and that was going to give the guy mercy while Sphinx was still mentally linked to him. So there was some trauma, but it's one of my games. Trauma, it's candy.
It wasn't done on purpose. It wasn't done maliciously. It was genuinely an accident.
It is not an accident when you literally take the time to detail how you're summoning it, the knife that you're going to do the deed with.
Well, no. The killing him wasn't the mercy killing him wasn't an accident. Not realizing he was still connected was the accident. But hey, at least now Val knows the last thing a lot of those assassins felt before they died.
No, God.
Oh.
Why is that a good thing?
Never be for me to know what it's like to die.
Okay,
It hurt for
so
long. You didn't die. You felt death without actually dying.
they discovered that the gentleman's skin was taken by the creature that fled the building that can apparently assume the identity of other people somehow. And that involves taking their skin. And that process does not kill them. And so they tracked that person. They kept on tracking that person down. And they discovered a tannery on the very south side of town. Because tanneries, if anyone knows anything about tanneries, they smell fucking horrible. And the tannery apparently is where they fled to. So they were sitting outside the doors of the tannery, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
Is where we left off, and the door of the tannery it comes in from an alleyway. So what were you guys going to do at this point?
Well, if we're gonna break into the tannery, are we just kicking in the door and bum rushing him?
I'm ready to start smashing shit.
Or are we gonna take a more discreet approach?
Aom raises his hand, or their hand, from like on Utopia's shoulder. Maybe kicking the door in it isn't the best idea. Also, Drake, you're not really a door kicker. You don't strike me as a door kicker.
I'm not, but I've seen how you two operate, and it seems something you two might do. No offense.
Fair.
With how those hooves sound on the pavement, I don't want to think what that poor door would suffer.
It would definitely be interesting, but I don't think I'm the one that's going to be kicking the door. Utopia, don't kick the door. Let's think for a minute.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if we want to do it discreetly, we could do something they wouldn't expect. They're probably going to be watching doors, probably going to be watching windows. They might not necessarily be watching the walls, though.
I can break walls.
Are you gonna hate Kool-Aid the wall? Is that what's about to happen?
Yes,
We're about to hate Kool-Aid the wall.
Oh, yeah!
Look,
Now, first off, let me remind you of one thing. The wall is, built around a large building. So
Don't make it a test, Ray.
right?
Lagros will break that wall.
I fucking will.
Well, what I'm saying is, if you don't do it in one try, all you're gonna do is slam into the wall and make a fuck ton of noise.
This is true.
It's
Wait,
intimidation
shatter.
factor. It's intimidation factor.
There is something to be said for intimidation factors. Yes, that is true. However,
What about, it's like, we need to get in, we need to catch them off guard so that they can't do anything funny fast.
funny
There's
fact.
bound to be more than one entrance. What about hitting multiple places at once? We've got this, meaning we
Ooh,
can
like a
give
back
it-
door.
Always go for the back door
Wasn't going there.
and the front door all at once.
I can still smash the wall. I don't know if you guys want me to do that, but I could.
You absolutely could. I have complete faith in
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely fucking could.
Well, that also depends. Are we talking about metal walls, stone walls, brick walls, wooden walls? If it's wood, it's not too bad. If it's stone, oh, then it gets a little questionable.
To you, maybe.
Let's
Hey,
not
Ray,
make
Yo.
this a
real
test.
quick. My character's spell and action information has disappeared from Foundry.
Oh, it happened to you
Oh,
too.
no.
It happened to me
The
last week.
gremlins got you as
They
well.
yeeted all my shit.
Let
They
me-
stole everything, even my
let
actions.
me import everyone's characters again real fast while we're talking about it.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So, other than that, other than
No,
importing
it looks
everyone's
like it got
characters,
me too.
I'm reporting.
no,
I'm
no,
Oh,
reporting
yo,
everybody.
got
It's coming
redacted.
back.
We got rid-
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, I'm not going to touch cows.
I think everything's safe.
Yeah, I'm good too.
My
Did you
stuff
say yours
looks
was
great.
good or not, Sam?
Mine is good now.
All
Mine's
right.
good.
Sphinx, do you try yours again?
Looking it up now. Let me refresh the page.
Yeah, go for it.
It still was not showing anything.
Off-topic question: can y'all hear me crunching?
No.
I
Thank you
didn't
for
know you were
asking.
crunching.
The only
Okay.
thing I can usually ever hear crunching is either my spine or my knuckles. You're
Oh,
good.
my knees, crunchiest
Gross.
knees in Boston.
Oh,
I
my
just wanted to make
back.
sure because I'm gonna be like while we're like talking and stuff, I might be like munching.
No,
And-
that's
Munchy,
always
munchy,
a given.
munchy.
Don't want to have to always be
Hey,
mute.
hey, it's ASMR for some people.
That is true.
And it's torture
charge
for
extra.
others.
Also
know-
true.
I know Rob
Oh.
hates it. That's why.
Wait,
I
wait,
am
really appreciate that,
also-
Milagros.
Sleepy time BDSM torture ASMR.
Oh no.
Excuse me, sleepy
Wait,
time BDSM.
what?
I have a question.
Sorry. I mean, I guess so. In some dynamics, that would work. I guess.
I'm not normally
My-
a violent
my
person, but I
spells
get
and
very
actions have
violent
not
with chewing.
You get very violent when it comes to chewing.
Yeah, like it's bad.
I don't like listening to people chew.
When we
I don't
are in
think anyone
person,
would.
I
If
will
you're-
make sure to never eat within like 20 feet of you.
Oh, you
If
can
you're-
eat around
If
me,
you're an
but
aggressive
I feel
chewer,
bad.
no, like most of the time, it's totally fine. Like most people don't like chew obnoxiously, but there are some people who do.
Yeah.
No, but it's a sensory thing. Like I understand that. There's
Yeah.
certain like there's certain textures that like full body reset. I'll freak
Yeah,
the fuck out.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We've all got a touch of the tism.
Just a touch.
Yeah, still nothing for me, Ray.
Oh, no.
Okay, let me try it one more time. Sorry, folks. Always happens in the best of times. Always happens in the worst of times.
It was-
I don't know
What's
the
the
next
phrase?
line.
I have. What's the phrase? Curse you, sudden but yet inevitable tech issues.
Yeah, there you go. All right, it's getting character data now. I'm using defaults for all icons because I don't want to mess anything up. Updating, fetching, adding. It's let me look at your spell book and see if it's all there. I see everything in your spell book, Sphinx. So you should be good.
Let me take a look. Ah, there it is.
All right.
Aha!
Who knows what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's technology because it's actually magic.
It is magic,
It is
100%.
absolutely magic, and anyone who says different is lying to you or wants to borrow money.
I think it's 75% magic, 25% bullshit.
It's 95% bullshit.
All bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. It's just magical bullshit.
I work in the
Magical
industry. It's
bullshit.
all bullshit.
Mhm.
No, I can definitely understand magical bullshit because it's bullshit, but magic also don't explain shit.
Yeah.
So
No one doesn't explain nothing in tech. We just keep on moving on. That's all we do.
As long as it works, you're like, it's fine. Just don't touch it.
that's why I think shows that are overly exuberant of trying to explain magic are doing it wrong. It's magic. It's not supposed to make sense.
Yeah, it's like the Occam's razor thing, right? The simplest answer is the best.
No, it's when you rule out everything else, the simplest answer will always be the most
You
likely.
should have told me that before I spent 7 years on a magic system so complicated I started researching physics.
I like complex magic systems.
You can have complex
Bet.
matches. There is no
I mean,
wrong way
more
to
power to
play.
ya. No,
Yep.
no, more power to you. More
Yeah.
power to
Yeah.
you. I
So-
am not the brightest.
And then there's the most powerful spell of all, fist.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say friendship.
Muscle
Oh.
wizard cast axe.
Was it cast fist?
I cast fuck you.
Cast
Fist.
gun. Do we got a gunslinger?
So
I cast 45.
All right, so like
45
I
what?
said when we were originally talking, like I said, the actual doorway, there's a door. The doorways from the alley are actually kind of at angles, so it kind of V's down to the door itself. So the alley literally dead ends at the door. I think I already described it once. It narrows down and dead ends at the door. So what are you guys going to do? You can try and crash through the doorway to the left, try and crash through the wall to the left, or the wall to the right, or try and do something with the door dead ahead of you.
Weird question.
Sure.
Is it a single-story building? Or a multi-story?
it
Or is it one of
is-
those where it's got the shop below the house above?
It is though no one lives above a tannery, my man.
Oh God, no.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
no, the fumes.
Yeah.
That would kill somebody.
Yeah, literally would kill somebody eventually. And you know that it's got to also have access to some kind of water system, and you don't think they let them dump this down the city's, the river that goes through the city. So
Probably not, no.
I
could cast knock, but it would alert everyone that we were here.
yes, because it does make a
Ah,
gigantic
it's
knock
loud.
noise.
Very loud.
Aeon
I mean, I
taps
could.
on
Wait a
Utopia's
minute.
shoulder.
They've got to have some sort of ventilation.
Okay,
I can
Aeon's
go, I
tapped
can
on
go on top
Utopia's
of the
shoulder.
roof, try to find it. Try to get in that way.
Have we tried maybe just knocking?
Utopia, Aeon tapped on your shoulder.
Hmm.
Can you just put me down for a sec? I promise. And he holds out his pinky.
Okay, I'll do the pinky promise.
As you place Aeom on the ground. Okay. Nobody panic.
What?
And Aeom's splits into two people.
What the?
One is like a gray, shadowy mist.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
When did you
That
learn
is-
magic?
Amazing.
I don't think it's magic.
Which
I don't
one
know
would
what
have
it is.
spoke?
I
Then
have to
I
worry
have
about
questions
two of you?
later.
I'm only
It-
hearing one voice, so it didn't split his mind. Maybe some sort of duplicate?
Actually, Rob, would he only hear one voice?
He would only hear one voice.
Ah,
And then Aeom steps into the opposite position with the gray mist. He just phases, and they both switch places.
Okay, that's a cool trick. They're gonna have to teach me that one.
That's
That looks
fine.
useful.
I don't think I can teach you.
Shit.
I'm gonna try to.
Is that a
touch
thing
the
you learned
gray
at the
mist.
monastery?
No, this only started happening when everything happened to the Mist Mother. And it's,
You
What's more
too,
recent?
huh?
I guess.
Okay.
Ironically enough, just summons the side blades. Apparently my mom used to be able to do this, but I know it started waking up apparently after I started having those dreams.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to touch the gray mist version.
It is tangible as far as I know.
Okay, so I do have to worry about.
can
two
you
of
can
now.
you do
Okay.
attack through it and everything?
Yep.
Physical attacks? All right, yeah. It's Aeon.
Wait,
That
it's
is
tangible. Bad brain.
fascinating.
Bad brain.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, we can't say phrasing on every single thing said. It just doesn't
Ah!
work.
Sorry.
Or can we?
Or can
Does the
we?
duplicate
I
feel
mean,
pain?
Look,
Do
I'm-
you
it's
feel
not a
pain?
question.
100%
It's not a question
can.
of could. It's a it
Should.
should
Will.
All right,
question.
sorry,
No,
Sphinx.
no, not
you were
should,
saying. Hang on a
will.
second. Sphinx, what were you saying?
Aeom looks
Does the
at
duplicate
Val.
feel pain? Can you feel pain through it?
I don't feel its pain, but it reacts same as me.
So when you're talking, is it talking?
No.
It just stands there. Okay.
It just stands there.
You have to
it-
issue it commands.
Intriguing.
I have to issue it commands. I can make it, and it walks about 25 feet away from Aeom. Any farther and it disappears, and Aeom switches places with it. As long as it's within 30 feet,
You can just do that.
That's
What does that cost you? An action or free action?
Neat
it's bonus
trick.
action.
Jeez, that's badass.
That's a neat trick.
The only problem is, if I remember correctly, mechanically how it works, it doesn't get additional attacks. You can simply use your attack actions through it.
Yep.
So it's like
no, so
fighting
it does,
two different fights at half capacity.
It does actually, based on my Constitution score, I can attack that many times as a bonus action with it.
Nice.
Oh my!
Wait, what?
Sorry, my Constitution modifier. So I only get +1, so I only get 1 attack with it, and I can only use that once per long rest.
That could be hella broke.
Oh, so like once that certain amount of attacks are done, it can no longer attack?
Yeah, but I can use I can shift places with it and then use it to like move around the map and attack via myself because it's just a bonus action to move.
Useful.
And Aeom switches back and dismisses the mist.
Wait.
That
Does that
is-
technically mean if you cross-class with Rogue, you could just give yourself flanking?
I think it does.
What the fuck? I'm gonna have to try this sometime. My friend's gonna hate me.
That is crazy and very cool.
And
We have a lot to
useful.
talk about, you and I.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much for the bits, baby.
So as long as I can see a location, I can put it there and I can teleport.
I might have to look into my book once we get done with this to see if there's... Because if some of y'all's gifts are starting to advance and get stronger, perhaps mine does as well.
Possibly. I've been feeling this weird itching in the back of my subconscious where that shadow lives lately.
Yeah.
Maybe that's telling.
Hopefully not in a bad way. Anyway, to the task at hand.
Right.
To the
Yeah.
task at hand.
Want me to find some sort of ventilation or some sort of window, try to get in that way, at least so that we're attacking from 2 different directions?
Well, we really just need a small hole.
As long as I
Small
can see
hole.
through it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If we have a small hole, then AM can see through it, and I can make somebody into a gas.
What?
That is.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but what?
Yeah, you just.
I'm
and
gonna
they're
I'm
like
gonna be
smoke.
surprised for you.
Yeah.
What?
You just turn into smoke, and you can go through it, and then I'll drop the spell, and you're a person again.
I can go in.
I think I can do it to all of us.
Wait a
if we
minute.
Tried.
Wait, hold on. That gives me an idea.
Oh no, it's one at a time.
Callie,
Yeah.
remember that time you transformed into a beetle to sneak under a door to unlock it?
The bird was kind of my last time I could do that today.
Shit.
We still have the
If you-
mist.
Yeah, the mist. The mist would work. That would definitely work.
I can only do it once, and I can only do it for one person. But it could help potentially.
Well, that gets 3 of us in.
Yeah.
Drake, me, somebody else.
Let's say so long as there's windows that I can access, I can try to get in that way quietly. I do have the ability to just walk up walls. Like a spider. An assassin spider. Is that a thing? I feel like it should be a thing.
An assassin spider?
Well, there's a lot of like very poisonous spiders.
Well, I'm a guy, so I can't exactly be a black widow.
Oh, no, they're the ones that die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a misconception
Actually-
that they consume the males. It was done in a study where they were deprived food.
Hey, I'm
Well,
just going
no, like-
fucking shit about spiders.
Throw spines, great.
Hey,
cool.
how do
I don't
you
like
know
spider.
these things?
I really like spiders.
Knowledge.
I think they're.
Knowledge
I mean,
spider.
most.
They keep your
most
house safe.
creatures.
That's true. I'll
I'd
never look at a
like
spider
to go
the same
in.
way again.
So do certain plants.
It's true.
Yeah.
Everyone's just gonna keep on.
If there's one thing
shivering
I've learned about spiders, it's that you never really see them because you never look up. Which is exactly why if I can attack from above, I always do. No one ever looks there.
Dogs
I
can't
mean,
look
that's
up.
usually the first place I
Dogs
look.
can't look up.
Oh my
We're all
God.
just dropping back.
No.
Not wrong.
Actually, I only look up always.
I don't want to
Anyway,
see what's below me. I like the surprise.
All right, so let's get everyone
I fall
onto
downstairs
this
constantly.
map real fast.
Cool.
Oh, where are my player characters at?
I'm
Oh, there
still
you
at
are.
the
You should
draft
always
of
be
the
on the
game.
map, so I'm going to go ahead and activate it. Let me pull
Oh,
you to the place where you should be. It's not letting me move you all at once, unfortunately.
Callie, I wouldn't mind turning into gas, whatever that is, if it just gets me inside as soon as possible.
Okay, I can do that. We still just. I suppose you could probably fit through the keyhole, or maybe under the door. Maybe they have an open window. Are there windows? I don't think there's windows.
They're going to have some sort of ventilation if it's a tannery. Granted, it might smell like shite.
Yeah,
You probably use that.
lucky you.
The
Naomi sort
shorter.
of like punches Drake in the shoulder.
Hey, he just kind of like pulls the mask over her face. If that's the only entrance, I'm going to have to go in there without transforming. Lucky me.
Lucky you indeed.
Lucky everybody.
All right.
Okay, so how are we doing this?
All right, so is everyone on the map?
So Aom and
Refresh.
Val going in loud through the door.
No, I'm teleporting.
Utopia going in through.
Hey, I'm
gas.
teleporting in. I'm probably.
You
gonna
guys
get
can
over
arrange
loud
yourself
one.
in front of that door you see right there. Can you all see the door first off?
The map
Sorry, I'm in
is
like the
great
middle
for
of a
me.
field.
Insane. Oh, I see. Okay. I had to zoom
Oh, you
out.
got to pan up. Utopia.
Yeah.
I see
I had to zoom up.
nothing but darkness, which is funny because my character
Zoom
has
out.
dark vision.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
see in
I'm
the
seeing
darkness.
I kind of like where I'm at. I think I'm gonna stay there.
Are you having trouble seeing us?
I was
Sphinx?
born in the dark.
I can't
molded
see anything
by
either.
it. No, I can't see anything still. I only saw the light when I was a man, and even then it was only blinding.
I agree.
I refreshed and it seemed to fix it.
My refresh
I'll
got rid
refresh.
of my trail through the forest. Which was
Actually, you know what? Let's try. I don't think they know we're here. I don't think we know we're coming. I just realized probably the simplest answer,
Let me try this.
if they don't know we're coming, is having the one who is discreet and knowledge with tools first check to see if it is locked, and if it is locked, pick it.
Can y'all see anything now?
I'm refreshing now.
Okay, cool.
yeah, I'm gonna refresh as well.
All right.
You want me to go ahead and just like this is a first resort, just so you, if it works. And if it
There we
doesn't
go.
work, we can
That's
resort
better.
to an
I can't see
alternate
anything.
plan. Want me to try to see if I can pick the lock?
I think it's a fair point. Also, Ray, I can't see anything still.
I can see all of us.
Oh, must be nice.
Do you see your character icon?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try one other thing.
Utopia, I love your new character
Where's
icon.
your character at, Rob?
Yeah,
It makes
thank
me
you.
happy.
I updated it.
I'm somewhere in the tannery. Everybody's scrolling around me.
You don't see anything? Okay, you see them though.
There's like a
Oh.
now. There's like a bubble of light. Like you created a little circle of light.
It's gone away now though, right?
Still there for me.
I'm just ready to commit
Yeah, it's still
Moida.
there for me. But
Moida.
So long as we're not using the Child Slayer 9000, we good.
Well, what?
Who?
How about
Oh,
now,
there we
Rob?
go. Yep.
All right. I just gave you 60 feet of light.
oh, cool.
But it's supposed to be daylight anyway, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right,
It's
The
like the
sun's light
afternoon.
shines through me. Oh my god, yeah, I do love that icon. Holy crap.
Yeah, right.
Thank
So
you.
That's amazing.
That is gorgeous. All right, so what are you going to do? So who's doing what to where to who?
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
What we're doing, the initial plan we have, I might have realized there was possibly an even simpler solution that allows us to still get the drop on them with minimum effort. And I wish I had thought about it sooner.
Okay.
Check to see if the door is locked, and if it is, pick the lock.
Yeah, knock on the door.
Well, no, not the knocking on the door part. Simply the
They'll
picking
be surprised
the
when
lock
the
part.
noise when they open the door and they see us, though, right?
Yes, but
Or they stab first, ask questions later, like I
Or
would
they-
if I'm hiding for someone.
or they run.
Well, I guess that's true. That's fair. Okay. So who wants to be a smoke?
Me.
Okay.
Get ready, because pulled out his thieves' tools. Let's see if I can't get this thing open quietly.
Well, if I can get her through just like the crack in the door, she could just unlock it and let us in.
What's the light situation look like inside the tannery? If I look into through like a window or through like a keyhole or
Sorry about
something.
But yeah, is there a window?
There is no visible windows. This is kind of the back at the alleyway. So there's no visible windows in front of you. The door itself is actually a set of double doors. It's not a single door. And it's a big wide door. So you can tell this alley is actually probably intended for loading and unloading of cargo.
Okay.
So it's pretty much a pretty wide area. But at the same time, this is, it ends at this door. So there's, this is the only place anything could go from. Drake, as you come up to the door, you say you're actually going to check it to see if it's locked?
Yes.
How are you going to do that? Are you just going to try the knob, or are you going to investigate?
Feel
Or
the handle.
Probably investigate.
make me an investigation roll, please.
Absolutely. And depending on when this rolls, I can roll my psionic dice if I feel it might fail. After I see what it is, at least.
Gotcha.
But before it's determined whether or not it.
Which I am going to use that.
Which,
Oh.
ow.
That was mean.
Currently, the
That was mean,
psionic
digital
die
dice.
is a
D8,
what
right?
is it currently? Yes, it is currently a D8.
Oh hi.
Roll it.
Nice.
So now you have a
So
16.
16.
All right. So the first thing you notice is the door is definitely not locked. The next thing you notice is that as you try the door and everything like that, you do feel some resistance on the right side handle. The left side handle is, you try that one too. You don't feel as much you don't feel any real resistance on the left side handle, but the right side handle is definitely got some resistance, but it doesn't seem to be locked. It just feels like for some reason when you get to a point, it's hard to push past that point.
Almost like there's a
Something's
trigger on it.
blocking it.
That's my thought as
Or
well.
something along those lines.
So, right one has that, left one doesn't. So let's just ever so slightly crack the left one, try to see if there's anything attached to the door.
Okay. As you
And on
push
the
the
floor?
left one open slowly, make me a perception check.
Alrighty. Normal. Swear to God, don't make me waste another thing. 18.
All right, perfect. As you're pushing the door open, you see that there is a super thin wire that's coming off of where you think the handle is from the door, going inside the door over to the other handle. And as you're watching it, because you depress the left handle all the way down to unlatch it, and you start pushing the door. As you push the door open, the right handle starts to go down on its own.
So just ever so slightly, just stop.
So basically,
Pull
it's
out
a
an
decent
actual knife.
Yeah, it's a decent elaborate trick where one door handle is made to look like it's rigged, but they're technically both rigged.
Yep. So just considering you now know where the wire is,
Mm-hmm.
most systems off of that goes off tension.
Mm-hmm.
The tension is what activates it. There's no tension, it doesn't go off. So just take out real blade.
Before you do that, I forgot what the roll was. You need to make me a... What is the roll for when you have an idea?
Intelligent?
No
Was it the
inspiration.
intelligence roll?
Hang on one second.
Make a flashbulb roll.
Flashbulb roll.
Maybe because of the nature of
Insight.
it, maybe these
Insight.
tools.
Oh,
Insight.
okay. Yep.
Insight check.
I'll got a decent insight. Let's see. Why did it not do it? All right, there you go. Normal. Looks like I'm rolling one of my other sonic power die. I've got 8 of them.
Nice.
All right. So,
So
that's
that
17.
is a 17.
This is already under tension, and it looks like what it's designed to do is The other handle, it's one of those rigged where when you pull the handle down, it's going to pull whatever the cable is. The other one's rigged to that handle, and as you push the door open, it pulls that handle down anyway. So if you let off any tension, it's going to whatever's wrapped around all this shit is just going to uncurl, and you're releasing the tension anyway.
Okay, so since the one it built off tension and the other one off compression,
Mm-hmm.
if you can find a way
to cut the wire and hold it, then you can stop anything from happening.
Yeah, because if the one is going off of this turns, that goes off. So ironically enough, strength of materials and statics both deals with tension and compression systems.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually something I am very familiar with internalizing.
Yep. So the way it appears is the handle on the left handle doesn't have anything rigged to it except a string, which is probably looped around the handle on the right-hand side and then looped into or tied onto the end of the handle to where as you push the left-hand door open, it acts as a pulley, and then it pulls the right-hand door latch to unlatch as well, which will cause whatever's tied to that right-hand door to go off just as if you had opened the door.
Yep. Which also means by holding that right handle while cutting the line, it'll keep that from moving, keeping it from triggering.
Absolutely. Yeah, all you have to do is find a way to keep pressure on the line.
So you just said that, it's like mentally, it's like, I need someone to come up here and hold this door handle and not let it move.
Okay, I can do that.
Right here. Grip it tight.
I am actually going to cast Mage Hand and have it grab onto. Actually, no, Mage Hand would probably not work for that. So I will.
Yeah, 5 pounds of pressure at most.
I will grab onto it and just kind of brace myself with both hands.
Yep.
And the thing.
Now here's the
You'll also give just a little bit of tension, like just a little bit, just so that it holds it tight. It's like, all right, you ready?
Yep.
Just whip out a real knife and just carefully put the very tip of the base of the blade on the string and just ever so carefully draw the blade over it, putting just a slight amount of tension just to cut the string.
You're just counting on the sheer sharpness of the blade to do the cutting for the most part.
These blades rarely, if ever, get used.
Gotcha. So you basically are able to cut the whatever this is. The cable is not very strong, so it breaks. It cuts with almost no pressure. You don't feel any change on the tension on the doorknob, Val.
Okay.
But the left door can now be opened freely.
It's just slowly open it, and I'm going to look up to the trap.
As you look up, when the door handle's rigged to where when the door handle comes down, it pulls a pin that's holding up it's a very simple trap. It's just a panel that's kind of propped up against the wall, and stacked on top of the panel is a shit ton of pots and pans.
Oh, that'd make a lot of noise.
And all it does is it pulls the pin out, which would cause the one thing that's supporting that wooden panel to disappear, and that whole thing would fall down.
So now that the left-hand door is free, that shouldn't go off because there's nothing to trigger it. It's like, all right, Val.
No one should bump that door though.
All right, Val, you can let go. Just do so gently. Try not to jostle the knob.
All right, letting go very gently.
All right, we can all enter. Do not touch that right-hand door.
What's the light situation look like now that we have the door open?
Ahead of you, it's still daylight. So as you swing the door open, the light comes down from the corridor.
Okay.
You guys can freely open that door now. Ahead of you.
Oh. Da-da-da-da-da.
So you can see that the floor is cobbled stone. There is all kinds of contraptions and everything laid about. There's cabling. This area opens up into a much larger area, which is some kind of central hall and repository. There are racks along the walls where you can see different types of leathers that are being left to dry, and they're in different stages of being tanned. For those of you who don't know the tanning process, the leathers are soaked in different acidic components to make them soft and supple. Some of those components, unfortunately, are disgusting. They're basically run through this multiple times to make them soft and supple and compliant. There's also leathers that are obviously came directly from the butchers because they're still being skinned, which basically is they're taking all they're removing all the fur from the leathers and all the flesh from the leathers is still on there. So those are all different racks. Now the one thing you see is this is still daylight. There are no workers anywhere. And there's no noise. You guys can freely move yourselves in. Don't worry about movement limits. Just don't go like all the way through the room.
Okay.
Drake is actually going to go up on the wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Which, how do I adjust that thing again? It's right here. I'm just going to just...
No. Oh, wait. No. Oh, no, I'm linked again.
Who you linked to?
Why am I linked? I'm always linked to Drake.
I don't know how
I
that
don't
happens.
understand.
Where does it say you're linked at?
Well, it doesn't, but both of the squares are highlighted, both his token and my token. And if
Yeah,
I
let me try
go to like
this.
move mine, his like jiggles with me.
So that's why it'll occasionally just rotate on me.
Maybe, yeah. Like
How's that?
he's, like,
Are you inside now?
Yeah,
Cass,
I'm inside now.
Okay. I don't think you're moving Drake now, so.
No, she did because I...
Yeah. He moved.
Can you just select your own token?
I
Just click on
don't
yourself?
understand. Yeah, so I clicked on myself to move, but like, yeah,
Is he
they're
still
linked
being
through.
highlighted?
Yeah, he's still highlighted.
That is so weird. I don't know what
I don't
causes that.
understand why.
I know. I don't know. I honestly don't know what causes it.
So weird.
All right. So up ahead of you is this large room. Okay. You see several different vats ahead of you. There's a set of doors to the left, a set of doors to the right. Those vats on the left and right, they're recessed into the floor, and they are each filled with a different type of, it looks like dyes of different colors. And like I said, there's the leathers all in this room look like they're being either in the curing process, the dyeing process, or the defenestration process, which basically means they're either having the fur removed, the flesh removed, or they're being cured or dyed. So this is kind of like both the beginning process and the ending process. Directly ahead of you to the north, you can see that there is another set of double doors in the north wall. So a set of double doors in the east wall. Well, there's two sets of double doors in the east wall. There's two sets of double doors in the west wall. And then there is the double doors that are directly ahead of you.
Fair.
Can we
I
hear
forgot to put the double doors in.
anything at all?
You hear nothing. Not the sound of work. Occasionally you hear dripping because there's lots of liquid around here. Oops.
Anyone else getting a really bad feeling about this place?
Yeah.
Does anyone get a really good feeling about any of these places?
Just gonna make his way to ground level and just start.
Now, number one, the smell outside the tannery was bad. In this room, it's not. It's just as bad, but there's an added chemical smell. You don't know what goes into the dyes, but since it's actually dyeing what is for the most part flesh, you know that it's probably going to be fairly caustic.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, there's one good thing about the tanner shop I absolutely hate.
Which is?
Try not to use anything that causes a spark. Unless you want to lose your eyebrows.
That can come in handy later, though.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you guys going to do?
I have my updated spell book because stuff updated, and I have a fucking plan after this.
But what are you doing now, Planner?
What about these doors over here?
Yeah, Drake, you want to check the doors for
Yeah.
pots and pans?
or just nasty things altogether. Let's
I
see what
still
I
wanna
can
pay it.
find.
If there is a hole through which we can see into the other room, I can put Anari in there and
Oh.
see through him.
Okay.
Poor Inari with a super sensitive nose is all like.
Yeah.
Inari is
Her ears come
suffering.
forward, her eyebrows go up. She's like,
Poor Inari is suffering.
I'm sorry.
Just the snarl-face just.
I know. We'll figure something out for later. So it doesn't always have to be you. I'm working on that.
So, what are you guys gonna do? Drake,
I'm gonna
you
go
going
look
over
at
to those
the
doors?
door and see if there's a hole that I can see through it all.
So those doors are not locked.
Okay.
Are you going to push through them, or
I'm not yet. Like, are there any like windows? Is there like a keyhole I can look through?
Val, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I was going with the when Drake walked his character in front of, so because I see you standing in the hallway still, Val. Well, right at the entrance to the entryway. So
There's enough doors if we're quiet. We could all check.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
is
we
everyone
could
trying
spread
to
out.
be stealthy? Because you need to make stealth rolls if you are.
Okay.
I know I am.
I'm gonna be clanking through the whole fucking thing.
Oh, I know I am. I'm
So I
definitely
need
trying to be
everyone
stealthy.
to make me a stealth check, and we will do a group. Oh,
Fuck.
average.
Uh,
Natural ones
sorry,
are not
guys.
critical fails on skill checks. They just suck. Oh, damn.
You know what? Let's
Whoa.
raise that just a little. No, I might save that because he hasn't discovered the ability yet.
Actually, I was going to say something about that. You guys because we leveled up,
Not bad.
I
Not bad.
forgot to say something.
Mm.
Utopia, did you roll disadvantage?
Oh no, I
Yeah,
forgot.
you're heavy
to.
armor. Unfortunately, disadvantage.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
The two times you level up are after a long rest or between game sessions.
Oh man.
Oh, so that means we do have it.
Yep.
Oh man.
Then
See,
can
he's
I
looking
do a
through, like,
Hey,
quick?
you did better than two other people.
Can I?
Oh. So wait, so what's our average then?
Bad.
Hold
mean,
on,
yeah,
I can fix it. I
how
can raise
bad?
that slightly.
Slightly.
I'd like to do a quick thing in reference to my leveling up and the feat that I gained, if that's
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
So I will kind of go into my mindscape briefly, and I will address both my quarry
Mhm.
and the shadow inside me.
Okay.
Like, listen, we're in a shitty situation right now. All of us are in peril, and I need all of us to work together on this. If you're going, and I'm now speaking directly to the shadow fueling my other magic.
Yep.
If you're going to exist inside of me, we need to be on the same page. This cannot be about whatever weird vendetta you had. If you're going to live inside this body, you are not in control.
You
I need to
feel a presence, an intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a chill creep over you,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel a mind respond. A voice comes into your head. It is very different than your quarry. And it only says 2 words. 3, technically. In a very cold and airy whisper of a voice, It says, truce. For now.
And I will speak towards my quarry. V, your thoughts?
That's the first time it's done anything other than cause problems.
Yeah, I agree.
She says, I can tell you that it's getting stronger,
Yep, I'm feeling that as well.
but I can also tell you that I'm still stronger than it.
Good. I'm banking on that. And I am going to do my best to wrap, if I can, wrap the quarry's intelligence up with the shadow's intelligence. Or have the quarry's intelligence encase the shadow's intelligence so that it not so much has dominion, but can keep a watchful eye and kind of secure the pact that we're trying to make.
I can guarantee you that V keeps a very watchful eye on this thing. She's trapped in here with it.
She's trapped in here with it, yeah. But like,
No.
can shackle it if necessary.
She will do her best, but when you know this for a fact because it's happened before. There have been times when, for some reason, it has become incredibly powerful.
Groovy. And as it's doing that, or as that's happening, there is a sharp pain, almost cold pain, from my base of my shoulder down to my wrist as the mark begins to like burn itself into my arm, and the mark of shadow takes hold.
You don't have your shoulders bare though, right?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No, he's not a whore.
Hey.
Ouch!
I literally have my shoulders fully out. That's
I
no
was
joke.
about
I'm
to
the
say
only
I
one in the
resent
call.
that.
I'm the only one in the call with my
I
shoulders
literally
out.
I just covered my shoulders.
We're going full.
We're-
There
we're
you go.
material
OnlyFans.
morals, okay? We're morals,
OnlyFans,
bro. You and
oh
I.
my God.
We're in this
Honestly,
together.
Go. Only
live for the
shoulders.
whore
Only
life,
shoulders.
so-
It's better than only toes.
Oh,
Ooh.
now Sam wants to join the whore life.
Have you seen
Again,
Drake?
I don't
You
have a
think he
choice.
wouldn't?
All
You think
right.
this motherfucker wouldn't disguise himself as whatever it needs to do to get the job done?
Now we
No.
need a
can that be
job
a
where it's like
scene?
someone
Can that
has
be
to
a
dress up all pretty and seduce somebody, and it has to be Drake.
We have to pull a freaking
Yes.
Cloud in Final Fantasy.
Yes,
Just full
we
on
do.
disguise
Yes,
as Drake will
we
do it.
Full blown Lolita dress. I'm here for
Drake
it.
will
Let's go.
fucking do it.
Oh, Utopia and Aeon are gonna have so much fun with that
We're
moment.
gonna have so
Drake
much
is going to
fun.
give no fucks. Like, I know what I gotta do.
All right, so
no one
back
else
to
is gonna
this.
do it. Fuck it. Call me up. I
Let's
don't
go.
Aeon's like,
care.
I would do it, but this is just way more fun.
Don't
I'd
worry.
like to
No one will
finish the
expect to
moment.
get stabbed with a mind blade by a pretty face.
Nice.
What were you saying
I
about?
like to finish the moment by like there's a deep breath as like everyone like who is around me sees me kind of tense up for a moment. Take a breath, kind of relax, and an aura of darkness will very temporarily just kind of emanate from me. And then as it like recedes back into me, I'll open my eyes will be black, and then the shadow will recede into my pupils. Well, that was a thing.
You okay?
That was a neat trick.
Yeah, I had an interesting conversation with the other intelligence that lives inside me. It's going to do its
Fun.
best to not be a problem, but I feel a little stronger having done that now.
Good to know.
And internally, I'm just freaking out, like, oh my god, I can't believe that worked!
Hold on a second. I need to review something. Just pulls out a notebook real quick, or pulls out a red notebook with a very strange stamp on it. Looks like some sort of like maybe what almost looks like a coyote's skull almost.
Oh, cool.
With with what looks like an anchor through one side of it and a blade through the other, kind of like stamped onto it. Alright, I'll have to try that later. Everyone else is getting tricks unlocked. I think I might have as well, but this isn't the time to be testing that out just yet.
No, probably not.
Don't worry. I think I know how it works. I think. No, we're gonna find out the hard way, and that's probably when a fight breaks out. Anyway, let me see what I can do about some of these doors and see if I can't get in quietly.
Are there any like little mice or anything like running around?
Yeah, there are mice, there are rats.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Sometimes.
And what are you working on right now, Drake? Oh, hey, PSK Studio. Hey, guys, thank you very much for the raid.
Hey,
Hi. Welcome.
So what is Drake doing, Sam?
Let's check this just very, very stealthily and quietly. Check this door. Check the door. If it looks clean, slowly opening it, checking it as I go.
Mm-hmm.
We have an idea of what kind of traps they like to use, so...
Make me an investigation check. And thank you very much for the follow, Taryn. Remember, by following, you are eligible to win... Oops. I don't have it up on the screen. I gotta manually do it over here. You are eligible to win this set of D&D books, which we're giving away. We hit 1,000 followers here on Twitch. We are currently at 700 and something or other, because numbers are big and I don't remember them. 712. This set of books is given away. We hit 1,000 here on Twitch. It's got the DMG Player's Guide Monsters Manual, plus the GM screen, and that lovely slipcase. This is the foil cover edition of these books, so they're not like the standards. They have the bright foil embossed covers, and you will not have to write your name on the edge if you ever take it to the game store to play, because you will be able to tell yours from other people's, unless of course they have the same thing. But this is the limited edition one, so just by following, you have been made eligible to win. So anyone else who follows will be made eligible as well. So if you haven't followed us yet, there's a good incentive. Yay! All right, Drake. So you've got
that is a 15 total.
This does not seem to have anything on it. No traps, no nothing. The door is unlocked.
All right. Slowly open. They seem to favor the right-hand side, so just slowly and carefully open the left-hand side.
As you open the door, it opens out to a long hallway that goes kind of down and to the south, to the right-hand side. You smell very musty air. You don't know exactly what is down that hallway, but it does not smell good at all.
Pulls up his mask a little bit higher over his face, like, I'll check this path. No one deserves to smell this.
We don't have to check any paths.
What do you mean?
I mean, I talked to the horse, and the horse showed me that they were in here. I could talk to the mice and see where the mice saw that they went.
Callie,
That's a
your
fantastic
brilliance is
idea.
unmatched most of the time. Give it a whirl.
Really? You think so? I don't.
I
think
mean,
so.
I don't come up with
Smart.
these kind of ideas. I don't know what you're capable of. Each day you're pulling out new tricks that shock me.
Val turns and gives Cal the thumbs up, like, that's really genius.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, little mousy friends. I can do the bee spawn again, but I can only target technically one of them.
Okay. You don't have the ability to... You don't have the spell Speak with Animals, do you?
I don't at the moment.
Okay.
No.
No problem. No
I
problem. I'm
just
just
have the
double-checking.
bee spawn.
Got it. All right, so you're going
So
to
I
be
get a
spawn...
telepathic link with one of them. So
Sure.
the bravest one. I'm gonna pick the bravest little mouse.
Okay. So you find a mouse that is literally just sitting there, cleaning his whiskers and watching you all. And as you look over at him, he kind of makes eye contact with you, and then kind of disregards you and goes back to cleaning his whiskers.
Okay.
No fear, no nothing.
Look at him.
I have to.
He looks at me.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I'm making friends with mice. Okay.
I'm just imagining little mice just like, oh, it's so cute. You create the mind leak, and you just hear the voice of Duke Nukem as this little mouse.
All right, so
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak up to the mouse, and I'm just gonna like reach out to try to pet his little head because I have to touch him.
okay.
Gonna bite my finger.
Make me a attack roll, unarmed attack roll. You're just trying to touch him though, so just make me an
Yes.
attack roll because he doesn't want to be touched. It's a mouse.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that's like a grapple check kind of thing.
No, just make me a. There should be an
strength.
unarmed attack roll on your sheet for your actions.
Oh, you're right. I gotta
Yeah.
find it. Get out of unarmed strike. There it is. Attack! Oh yeah!
Did you roll on that one?
I did roll it.
Wait. I got money. Hold on.
No.
I got dagger dollars.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, in case you did not know, you, our
Right.
wonderful audience, can actually influence rolls in the game, as our amazing Milagros has just done. We have this currency called dagger dollars. There's two different ways you get the currency. One is just by watching the show, which means that as you watch the show, you earn dagger dollars throughout the show's broadcast, and you may use them to affect many different ways. We have a list of items you can do. What are you choosing to redeem, Milagros?
Try again.
Try
Give me a
again.
roll.
Try again is one of our high value dagger dollar items. It is 5,000 dagger dollars, but it allows a reroll.
Alright. So
Because at first you
reroll.
don't succeed.
Now, if you don't have any
Watch
dagger
the
dollars
roll.
yet,
dice and try again.
huh?
Hey.
Dice and try
That was
again.
much better.
Try again.
And if you don't have any dagger dollars, you can use bits in place of dagger dollars. For this one, it'll be 500 bits to do this. However, when you do that, we don't have a way to monitor that on chat, so you must actually tell us what you're spending those bits for if you spend bits. So please be careful with that. All right, so what did you get in the second roll?
Second roll was a 16.
All right. So you quickly dart your hand out. At the last second, the mouse just goes to run, and literally you reach out and just pinch the end of his tail. And he's still trying to run. He's trying to skip away, and he stops when you do the beast bond, and he looks over your shoulder. And he's looking at you almost indignantly. And he looks at his tail, and he looks up at you, and he looks at his
I'm very,
tail.
very sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But you were running and I wanted to talk. And I just need to know if you saw two people come in here and what direction they went. Can you show me? Please?
It kind of shrugs its shoulders, and it begins running north through the room.
Okay.
And it goes up
I think
to the
you-
far northern double doors and kind of just stands in front of them. So all the way straight up.
Let's see. Am I independent? I'm not independent. Drake's moving with me too.
I don't see him moving.
Run.
Keep on moving. I want to see if he moves on my screen.
We'll just see AM.
Oh, he is moving. I put him back. Try and move again.
He's still moving with me. Yep, I attempt to move into a wall.
Because mine isn't moving when or yours isn't moving when
Yeah,
I'm me.
I don't know. I have weird things. I just apparently do weird things.
It's
What?
are you
does
playing? Are you
does
using?
Foundry love? Does Foundry love the ship on Tuesday so much it's trying to make it happen here? Like I don't know.
What ship we're talking about?
Dun dun dun. So the mouse is standing in front of those double doors over there. And it kind of looks back at you, and it looks at the doors. Then it kind of goes up to the doors, and it puts a paw on the door, just sits there and puts a paw on the door and taps it. And then it looks back at you.
I think they're through that door. Mouse says they're through that door.
The mouse nods
Okay. Well, let me check and see if
and goes
it's
back to
trapped.
cleaning its whiskers.
Thank you.
Callie, that is a really, really handy skill.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I didn't have a lot of friends, so I had to make friends with the animals. Both the living ones and the dead ones.
They're usually better than people.
That
I'm not gonna lie. Just kind of rolls up his sleeve to show the freaking tally marks. I'd have a lot more of these if not for Callie and her ingenuity.
The number of times you died.
Or gotten close enough to it. It's like, hi, Dad!
I heard another bard once sing a song about how reindeers are better than people, but it's
Reindeers.
Sometimes reindeers are better than people. It really depends on which ones you're talking to.
that's fair.
Yeah.
So,
To
Drake,
be
you're up
fair,
against the
they're-
door.
Yep.
As you walk up to the door, the mouse watches you walk up. When you get within 5 feet of the mouse, it kind of almost makes a dismissive move with its paw and then crawls under the door.
Hi, little one.
Oh, don't worry. We're linked for like 10 minutes.
What does the beast bond do? Does it let you see through its eyes or anything like that?
It's a telepathic link. Fails if the beast has intelligence of 4 or higher.
Does not.
The link is active. You and the beast are within line of sight of each other. So if
Okay.
he busted through, I can't talk to him anymore. But no, I don't get.
But it doesn't end the link.
size
It
or
just
anything like
means you can't talk to him.
I can't. Yeah.
Okay.
So understands telepathic messages and can telepathically communicate simple emotions and concepts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it just
Got it.
it's a walkie-talkie.
Got it.
This is
Got it.
vibes.
No, it's not even as it's not even as
Not even a
descriptive as a walkie-talkie.
It's
It's
just
not even a
vibes.
walkie-talkie.
Let's see
Yeah,
what we
we
can
should
do
try that
about this
vibes.
door.
All right. So you're gonna investigate the door?
Yep.
Roll, roll, roll.
Gotta roll above a freaking 12 eventually, right?
You think so? You did.
Hey.
Well, not on die.
I
Not
know.
on die.
All right, so you go up to the door. You're looking around the door. It doesn't seem to be rigged with any traps or anything like that, but it is barred on the other side of the door, which means the hard part is trying to unbar a door without making a shit ton of noise because you have to lift the beam off. It's not a huge beam. It's not like, you know, it's not like the front doors to a longhouse where it has a giant oak tree that they put across the door to lock it. This is just like a simple 2x4 that's barring the door on the other side.
Right.
All right. So, question is, how?
Sounds like one of
What kind of roll would we use to get that open?
These
quietly? Just
tools.
these tools.
Mm-hmm.
Bet, Callie.
What?
You know that smoke trick or the cloud vapor fog trick you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, somebody needs to be smoky?
Send me under.
If you go under the door, you don't need to make any type of these two's roll on the other side
You
of
can
the
just
door. You just
lift
lift
it.
the you
I
just
see
lift the
you
board
said
off.
Get it open from here.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, that would probably be quieter. I actually have, if I remember correctly, let me double check. Where are my tools? There it is.
Don't you have the ability where you can send one of your psychic blades somewhere and then teleport to wherever you send the psychic blade? So technically,
That
you
is
could
one
also
thought.
throw your or slide one of the blades underneath the door, and then poof, there you are.
You know
Anyone
what?
expect a
He
spell?
has been looking for a reason to test it. So now that you bring that up out of character, he's like, actually, Callie, hold off on that. I'm gonna try something a little bit crazy.
I would lose the mouse if I made you smoke, though.
That's why I'm saying hold off on it. Just kind of like you guys see him like kind of lay down on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Looking under the gap of the door, the mouse went under.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold one of the psychic blades and just kind of flick it under, just spin it so that it starts going, and as soon as it's clear, like a little bit clear of the other side of the door, there's just what sounds like just a little, and he's gone.
All right. Let me put you on the other side of the door because I'm not going to open it. Oh.
I love that.
You just
That is one
see
of
him
the main
laying
reasons I was
down.
looking
You
at
see him
that
doing
class.
something weird, and then gone.
All right. You're on the other side of the door.
Then just very slowly and carefully
That's a neat trick.
remove
Yeah.
the bar. Just carefully and slowly push it open behind me. Because I'm guessing whatever these things are, I can see them.
What things?
They might not have noticed me, though.
What things?
I don't.
Am I not
know
supposed to be able to see things?
You're not supposed to be able to see things. They're supposed to be hidden.
Ah, they are not hidden. Just a heads up.
They show hidden on
I'm
my
going to
screen.
pretend. I'm going to pretend that I cannot see them in that case. I don't know anything.
You don't know nothing.
You know
Seeing
nothing.
very
Oh, I
easily.
see that. Hold on.
Nothing.
Let me look at the stream.
No, nothing, Jon
I
Snow.
see that shit.
So just
I
Milagros,
saw
that's
that.
cheating.
quietly open the quietly move the block and slide open the door. Just peek around the corner.
So weird.
And just mentally, I can't believe that actually worked.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Teleporting's a little upsetting, I find.
No, are you kidding?
That was
Felt
really
like my
cool.
body got squeezed through a freaking 1-inch tube for about half a second.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
terrible.
fit.
You wouldn't fit.
You wouldn't fit through a 1-inch tube.
The mouse
I
would
know.
fit through a 1-inch
That's
tube.
why it feels weird.
All right. So, are you looking around while you're in here?
Yep. And now that the door is now, I guess, technically open.
The door is now open. Well, did you open the door? Yeah, you opened the door. All right. So, ahead of you, you see there is more of those vats. All these stink to high heaven, and this is probably the worst smelling room you've ever been
Fixed
in.
it.
Oh, you fixed it?
I fixed it. I'm not moving anymore.
Okay, so
I'm not
how
moving
did you
anymore.
fix it?
I went to the little ruler thingy, and then I went back to the little person thingy.
Ah, cool.
And then I clicked on me, and it was just me.
Dun dun dun! Perfect.
Yay!
So there's all these vats stink to high frickin' heaven. There is a raised area at the back, and you see that at the back there is a large workbench at the very back of the room, and there's 2 more vats on either side. Those vats, it's several feet up from where you are, so you can't really see what's in them. As you walk into the room, to the left and to the right of the raised workbench at the back, there are 2 braziers, and they're on the ground. And then in the middle of the room, to the right and left, there's 2 more braziers. And then near the front, to the right and left of the vats that are right by the door, there's another set of braziers. As you walk into the room, all the braziers ignite.
Oh boy.
That wasn't me.
There is just a warm glow. You smell the scent of the room begins to actually dissipate a little with the fires burning. It's like it's burning off fumes, and there is less of a
Dangerous.
horrible, horrible smell here.
Gross.
Fires
Didn't
in
you
a
say
place
something
like
about
this, that's-
fire?
Yeah. I'm surprised this place hasn't blown up yet.
Or they
Happened that
bur-
one time.
or they run braziers to burn off the chemicals so they don't kill everyone.
Yeah.
There's also
Some
that.
chemicals aren't
I mean,
flammable either.
that's kind of. You know what? Let's not go into my criminal past. You're talking about the things I may or may not have done with tanneries that the military was using, and move on.
Okay, so you guys are sitting right around the entrance. What are you guys going to do?
Well, I'm to Spider-Man the fuck out of this.
Spider-Man the fuck out of this.
Okay, Mousy.
How
nowhere.
tall are the ceilings?
You look around for the mouse.
Yeah.
The mouse is actually nowhere to be found. Well, actually, no. You have a psychic link with it. The mouse is kind of like just to the right and in the corner, and it is kind of like it keeps on sniffing, like the air, and then it just like kind of shakes its head, and it kind of like is staying against the wall and kind of just like pacing back and forth. And it's down. It's to the right of the door, basically.
Oh, is there anyone in here?
No one you can see.
Well,
Hang on.
let's get a bird's. Let's get a. How high is it to the ceiling?
How high is it to the ceiling?
Like,
Probably
is it
about.
like a raised ceiling?
Yeah,
Is it
definitely.
a-
It's definitely a raised ceiling. It is probably about 20 feet up.
Damn. Okay.
Well, let's get up.
At the back of the room, it's much shorter, and you can see at the back of the room where the raised area is. There is all across the ceiling. There is a bunch of steel I-beams, not super huge ones, but steel I-beams that are set up there, and each one of those I-beams is lined with these hooks that are on little rollers that roll on the I-beam. And on most of those hooks, there are sheets of leather hanging that are basically being dried out. And there's like 3 of those I-beams that go the length of the room, and it looks like whoever is at the raised end of the room is the one who hooks the leathers on there. And you can see that as the pots go further away from the door, the pots to your right and left, whatever's in those is the worst caustic smelling stuff. The next set of pots up going towards the back of the room, those are different colored, but they're just as probably almost just as caustic. And then there's the ones at about the middle of the room. Those are a different color as well, and you don't know, you're not close enough to really get a good whiff of those. But the ones in the back of the room, those you can't really see into them, like I said, because it's too high. But if this is what you think it is, these are the different stages of the initial tanning of a hide. So the ones that near the door are the most acidic, and then they run them through all the different steps. And then the ones at the end of the hall are probably just water that they use to rinse them off at the end, and then they hang them up on the on the hooks.
Yep. It's like, so note to self, this is a tannery. Stay away from the holes in the ground. Accidentally fall in there. If you're lucky, you'll get a nasty chemical burn. If you're not, well, you turn into soup, and not the good kind.
That's a really good way to dispose of a body.
Don't say that.
She's not wrong. It's what I would do.
We don't need to dispose of a body right now, though.
I don't think we should ever have to dispose of a
Where are
body.
they supposed to be? The mouse said that.
I don't. He saw them come in here. I think it's kind. I don't think he.
Are there
really
any
likes
other
them
doors
in
in this room? I'm assuming no.
For this room, there are no doors.
Yeah.
So let's, in this case, just climb up the walls, get on one of these I-beams. I'm guessing there's one that runs down like the direct middle of the room.
Now, if you're standing in the I-beam, you can't really fall off because of the boots of spider climb. But you're going to have to kind of walk almost on the side of the I-beam because remember the leathers are hanging down in front of you.
Yep. Unless I get up on top of it.
You have to crawl. There's not enough that much room between the top of the I-beam.
Oh, it's one of those it's flush with the ceiling.
Almost flush with the ceiling, yeah.
In that case, he's literally just.
Because as you go further back in the room and up those dais steps, you basically get closer and closer to the leathers hanging down.
So just slowly start moving up.
And as he does that, I'm going to cast Detect Magic on myself.
On yourself?
I mean, yes. I would have to cast it on myself because that's the.
It lasts for how long
spell
again?
range is self. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, gotcha. I see what you're doing. All right. Its range is 30.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. So to your left and to your right, there is necromancy.
Guys.
Ooh.
What's up?
Both of the pots have some kind of necromancy going on inside them.
I'm getting some hints of necromancy in the pots directly to the left and right of us.
I swear it's not me.
Just sort of diverting a little bit of just since he's on the ceiling, just.
Yeah, you can't really see into the pots.
Can I do detect evil and good?
Yes, but you can also. Are you talking about your paladin ability, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Your paladin ability lets you detect fiends, fae, and undead. Yes. And I do believe the range on that is 60 feet.
That sounds about rightish.
It says.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
It says 30 feet for me.
Oh, 30
I don't
feet?
know if there's
No,
another level.
It's gonna. That would be the actual correct thing. Feature.
Oh, now I get the daylight spell. That would have been real fucking helpful before.
You got the daylight spell?
No.
Oh, I love daylight.
I have daylight at 3rd level now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Daylight is dope.
No, the fact that
Yeah,
you
no,
have
that
to
would have been
expend
really
a 3rd
helpful.
level slot to cancel out a 1st level spell is freaking
But sometimes you
No,
gotta.
but the
do
only
what you
thing that
gotta
can
do.
deal with the fucking uber darkness is daylight specifically.
So
We lost our cleric that would pull that, so now I can be the one to pull that.
she is sick. All right, so you guys are standing there, and are you using it, Milagros? Or
Yeah.
should I say Utopia? So you're there, 5, 10,
How do
15,
I do
20,
that?
25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
How do I do it?
You should be able to send if it's within 30 feet.
You sense that there is necromantic energy in the same pots that Val indicated, and then that pot up there to the left, northwest.
North left.
North-
Yeah.
North left!
It's
I'm
we.
good!
I thought you said
It's
wheeze. No, we refer to him as left and right
North.
in my home game too.
West, north.
It's up, down, north,
We
or up,
snore.
down, left, and right.
Sooth.
We don't believe in others. Cardinal directions are.
I have the opposite problem. I can't do my left and right, but I can do the cardinal directions.
I mean,
North,
I'll be
left.
like left, and then I'm
Damn.
like, wait, that's right. Oh,
North, left.
So
The-
cool.
also
though.
same.
Look, this is something I learned on ship, because I learned port and starboard. Best way to do it. One of them has
Port
the
is
same number of
left.
letters as the direction. Port is left. They both
Ah.
have 4 letters.
Now I will
Huh.
promptly forget that because it's useful.
I feel like the problem is that now
Yes,
I'm going to
that's
say
right.
port or starboard.
All
Better for
right,
right.
so Milagros, you moved up to there. So
Yeah.
those 2 pots definitely have undead in them.
What?
Those 2 pits, I should say.
I'll start smiting shit. I'm sick of this.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Well, whatever it is, it hasn't done anything yet, but be ready. Those brazier light lit on their own.
Yes, they did.
But is it waiting for something? Like, if I walked to the other side of the room and you all waited, ready to react to anything.
Why else do you think I'm on the ceiling? If there is a trap, they're not gonna on the freaking roof.
Okay. Am's gonna start
And
walking
although
towards
they
the other
might
side
have
of the
been
room.
prepared for you, me and Callie are wild cards. Any information they might have to counteract your skills, they don't know about us. Tonight was their first encounter. And their last.
You're right.
So let's start moving and just fighter
Stop.
climbing the way up.
Everybody stop.
Uh-oh.
As soon as you get to that point, a figure appears up at the front of the room. And as the figure appears, it is the baker.
Son of a bitch.
And he's standing there, and he reaches behind him, and on the workbench, which looked like it was piled up with leathers and stuff like that, he rips the leather back, and Camille is tied to the bench. And she is kind of bound and gagged, but she's also not moving. Her arms are tied over her head. She has something drawn on her forehead with symbols that go down to her cheeks, but she's looking straight up at the roof. The only reason you can see it is because it goes down her cheeks and it's coming on the sides of her forehead. Her hands are bound over her head. Her feet are bound together. She is laying there, and as she is laying there, the baker kind of looks over at you all, and he says, "You know, there are only a few ways this can go." And he kind of like raises his hand like this, and out of the pots ahead of you, 2 humanoid figures stand up. They're in the pots. A lot of their flesh has been just like seared off by the chemicals. Behind you, Utopia, Drake, and Aeom. Behind you, 2 figures stand up in those pots. Same, even worse shape than the ones ahead of you. And by the door, in those pots, Callie, you're standing right beside one of those pots.
Yep.
2 more figures stand up, and they've been in some substance that's been literally eating their flesh. They have huge pockets of flesh missing. So there are 6 of them, and they're all standing up in the pots. And like the ones up ahead of you, they kind of waddle out of the pots, and they stand beside them.
Yummy.
And these kind of waddle out of the pots, and they stand beside them.
Juicy.
And these waddle out of the pots, and they stand beside them. And because they will buy more than enough time. He says, Sphinx, make me a
Yeah?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
bollocks.
I told you to stay away from the pots.
Guidance! I don't have guidance.
Was away from the pots enough? Did not. move. Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm gonna change.
Come on.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
God bless.
Actually, hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Hold it. Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up.
All the things.
All right. How did I do the thing? Did it not redeem it? Or did it redeem it?
You God bless, my dude.
So
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
I
also
only
use
rolled a
try
4.
again.
No, I don't.
do you have
I didn't see it in my chat.
dagger dollars?
But I do.
Then you should be able to redeem it.
Yeah, it was gonna
Okay.
say
There
it
we
might
go.
not let you
Yeah.
unless you type in like who it is.
Yep, I just typed in the thing.
Yep. So there you go. You now have both bless and a reroll. So you may reroll and put bless on it.
situational bonus. 1d4. Nope, I used the wrong keyboard.
Use the wrong keyboard.
I got Foundry on another computer.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, crit! The thing coming out of the vats, reeks so horrifically that being this close to it, you are almost overcome with nausea. But you manage to shake it off.
Oh, that's just gross. I'm gonna stare up at the baker,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to, like, in very angry Elvish, say, "You and I have unfinished business."
The baker kind of chuckles, and he says, "I do not speak the language of those inferior to me."
Out of character. Well, I know what language you might speak. My boot up your ass.
And he says, "Do not mistake me for those darklings you encountered before." He says, "They serve their master and I serve mine. Do not think for an instant that they are the same. Now, I wish to speak to the one whom I need. Aster."
Done.
He says, "You had to have known. Your key to unlocking my lord's gate. And my lord has informed me that Trask will be a wonderful place to make our start for building our hordes. Isolated, limited access, and I do believe you have the leader of the possible free world here. As we speak, my people are moving in to disable the ship, so he will not be able to flee that way.
Don't do it, kiddo. Don't do it, kiddo. Stay strong, kiddo.
I have something you want. But at the same time, it is now something that I want. I have enacted the beginnings of the ritual to open a gateway. A gateway that will be powered by her life. So, unfortunately, because of her significance, or insignificance, this gateway will not last long. But if I were to open this gateway with the key, then this gateway would become a brilliant, sparkling tunnel to my lord's realm and allow his armies to come in en masse.
Hey,
Yeah,
you can heal people by touch, right?
I used all my key for the man dying in the
How fast can you move?
pretty damn fast.
Utopia?
Come forward, key.
Play along? I have a plan.
The rest of you stay
You
where
may
you
not
are.
like it.
If any of you
Not
are.
like it.
If any of you move, and he kind of like throws up his hand, and you see that where all the leathers are hanging around him, he kind of like just woos the levers back, and you see that there is a very large blade. It looks like a big, huge skinning blade that is on a rigged up hinge that is suspended above her. And he says, if any of you move forward, and he reaches down and grabs just a rope, he's like, I simply pull this, and that blade will pin her to this table.
You don't have to do that.
He's like, I know, you're a very good person. I will not have to do any of this. I'm just looking at your friends who are thinking about rushing me. I know that one of you is a monk
Utopia.
and is fast. I know that several of you can probably move magically and are fast. If anyone disappears from my sight, or if I feel any of you change, because I will tell you now, I can feel life force. I do not need to be able to see.
Lovely.
I have a question. This is both out of character as well, because this is knowledge I do not have. Right now, he's using her as a bargaining chip. If that were to be removed from the table and then healed before she fully passed, he would lose his bargaining chip.
It depends. He said he's already started a ritual on her that her life force is going to be used to fuel. So if he enacts the ritual, it may just suck her dry.
If you can get her to me, I can dispel that magic.
Depends. If her life force is a component of the spell and is consumed in the casting of the spell, it's just like a diamond for resurrection. It's gone.
Yeah, that's the risk thing. Because my initial thought was, and Utopia might have hated it, but considering how fast Aeom was, if she were to essentially drop to 0 HP death saves, it would surprise him. Aeom could swoop in, use a healing thing, and get her off that table, keeping her from dying.
I'm all out of
removing her from that thing, then we go ham. But that would require not only precise timing, but for it to not be one of those, hey, as soon as her health drops to 0, it starts. Fuck.
Well,
Aeom, Utopia, the moment you get to that point, these two zombies step forward to here.
I hate to be this guy, Utopia.
Aeom, you are standing there, and this room, like, the braziers are lit, but there's still shadows and everything playing. Behind him, on the wall, his shadow is being it's very dim because it's being backlit by those two braziers behind him. But his shadow it changes from looking like him to looking like a tall hooded figure. And where its eyes would be, you see two incredibly dense spots of darkness. And you feel a presence that is at once familiar and at the same time very different. And in your mind, you hear, "You served my sister. Serve me."
If I do, can we save her?
If you do, I will give you tools that will enable you to at least be able to attempt. But this is a pact.
stole is forever yours. Do it.
Take back half your key.
Oh shit.
No.
What is happening right now?
Utopia? I know you care for this girl. There's something I
Don't
want
say
you
it.
to think right now.
Don't say it.
What is more important?
Don't say it.
The life of one
Don't.
or the
Don't.
life of
Don't.
everyone
Don't.
within this city?
Don't. It doesn't have to
He
be
says,
one or the other.
I am afraid that we're on a time limit. I have already started my ritual, and I must complete it as the sun sets, which will happen momentarily. With the key, I wouldn't need to worry about time. But with her, I must time it to the birth of darkness.
Stop.
Don't give in. Don't do this.
He says,
Utopia.
will you voluntarily take her place on the slab? I need this as a pledge of honor.
Utopia, don't.
What honor do you have?
I have none. You have honor. You have your vows. I need you to pledge on those vows, on that which you hold sacred and that which you serve, that you will allow yourself to take her place. Sweet tea, redeemed hydrate.
Totally hydrated.
I'm out of drink, but I'll promise to hydrate when I get the
Is that
refill.
fucking monster? What the fuck?
Maybe.
What time is it for you?
Not important.
What is it, Sam?
Not
Wait, you're on the
important.
East Coast, so it's 10:30 for you too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's not gonna work.
Actually, hey, it's 9:39,
Didn't see
It
anything.
is 9:39.
and I'm out of drink anyway, and we're at a really tense moment. So what a better time than to take a break?
Oh,
I can feel my heart beating in my ears.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
right now.
Thank you very much, Sweet Tea. It's because we're using Google Voice, Google Meetups, and we've sampled in the closed captioning from Google Meetups. It's not the best situation, but it works. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. Now, while we take this break, we are going to run a contest. That contest is going to be for a go ahead and give away. I have not printed this mini out yet, but as some of you may have seen from my TikTok video, I have finally caught up on my printing. So, and Jessica's already organizing everything and getting everything ready to ship out. So I'm no longer in charge of shipping. I'm just in charge of printing. So that's going to get taken care of. But we're going to do a giveaway, and that giveaway is going to be for a 3D printed mini, and that giveaway is going to be starting now. So all you have to do is type !mini in chat. Where is it? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Go ahead and do it. !Orcus because I hit the wrong button. But we're not giving away Orcus, but we are giving away one of these minis. Why didn't he work?
what?
My
For
mini.
Redbeard.
Huh? Captain
Get
Redbeard.
him a mini.
So it's one of these minis right here. These are the set of Tomb of Demons 2, which is by Archvillain Games, and we're going to give you one of these minis in the first 2 rows. So we've already given away Ariel the Holy. We've given away the Bodok on the right front side with the giant battle axe over his head. We've given away the Bane Demon on the second row on the right side, nearest to Orcus. We've given away the Demon Skull, one of the ones breathing fire. I can't remember. They're on the left-hand side in the front row. I can't remember it's the one on the right or the left. But we've given away one of the Demon Skulls. And we've given away one of the Doom Riders, the first Doom Rider on the left-hand side. So those are the ones we've given away. You can choose to give one of those again if you want, but all you have to do is look through those and you pick the one you want. I'm going to leave this up on break so you'll be able to see it or as we go on the break. We're going to take a 10-minute break. It's 9:42 2. We will say we'll be back at 9:55. 9:55. Sounds good. And when we get back, we will go ahead and pick a winner, and we're going to pick a new set of minis to be doing a giveaway from, because I think we've given just about everything we can from this one, unless anyone wants Adramal, the Seneschal of Orcus, in which case, if you do, all you have to do is get a hype train started, and I will print out and give away an Adramal Seneschal of Orcus. Actually, you know what? I think... No, because we got to we didn't get to Orcus. Okay, got it. So, but if we get a hype train started, I'll do Adamal Seneschal of Orcus as well. If we complete a hype train, then I will do Orcus. So, and I've got my hype trains all set on easy, so they're not super hard. So anyway, we will be back at 10:55, 9:55, not an hour. 9:55, and we will be giving away this mini at that time, and you will just vote on which one you want. In the meantime, thank you very much, everyone, for letting us take this break. My mouth is getting dried out anyway. We will be back at 10:55, 9:55. Be back, guys.
Perfect.
A little bit late as always, but we are here. We're back. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So, we are looking at seeing which one of these amazing minis you guys want us to give away for this contest. So, let's take a look at who voted for what. So, I know someone said Bloodhorn Rider. I think that was you, Sam.
I think it looks badass.
Yeah, no, I'd go for the Bloodhorn Rider too.
There's 4 of them. There's 4 different ones. Yeah. So, let's see here. I think that's the only vote we got. Yeah, I think that's the only person who said anything about it. So, unless anyone else has another idea, I said Orcus. So, unless anyone has another idea, Bloodhorn Rider it is. So, let's go ahead and fire up the good old engine of doom and get this mini given away. Who's going to get the Bloodhorn Rider? We're going to close the entries in 3, 2.5, because I'm stalling because we're behind on the chat thingy and it'll come out in a second. 1. Ta-da! All right, let's pick a winner. Taryn Wanderer, you are a new winner, Taryn. I don't think you've ever won anything on the show before. Congratulations. Hope you're in chat because you have to be in chat to win. Taryn Wanderer.
They literally just emoted.
Oh, they did. There they are. Taryn Wanderer, please go ahead, and if you have not joined our Discord, join our Discord, and you can DM me. I'm Ray, which is also Ray at Dinner in a Game, and I will get your information there. If you do not want to use Discord for some reason, then direct message me here at Dag Show, and we will get your pertinent information for that. The Bloodhorn Riders are actually printing out right now on my smaller printer, so they should be done by the end of the week. And like I said, Jessica is in charge of actually making sure everything gets shipped out now, so I'm no longer in charge of that, so things will actually get done. And I've got, actually, as everyone saw from the TikTok video, there's literally a pile of minis to be sorted and put into boxes. But we're going to go ahead and congratulate once again Taryn Wanderer for the win and the pickup of the Bloodhorn Rider. Taryn, if you want to look at their Bloodhorn Riders, I usually go from left to right. And you can pick any one of those models. Just tell me which one you want. Number them 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right. And I think the picture is actually up in our Discord. If not, I'll DM it to you here on TikTok or by email address. And you can pick whichever one you want, and I'll print it out for you. All right, guys. Thank you again, everyone. That was my fault. I didn't mean to pick one. I meant to complete. Sorry, braver than thought. I hit the wrong button. But we're going to go ahead and get back to the craziness.
Back to torturing me. Yay.
Back to completely torturing Milagros because it is my main job.
Honestly.
What?
Even the fake winner wasn't me. I'm sorry, Admiral Redbeard.
The fake winner wasn't me. Admiral Redbeard, you just have the worst luck. I'm very, very sorry. But I tell you what, you did actually start a hype train, and you deserve some reward for that. So we will see what we can do to get you something special. I am really sorry. I totally forgot to give away Admiral, but at that hype train, and we will see what we can do. Trust me. We will do something for you, sir, because you have been amazing, and you deserve some recognition as being one of the best supporters we have. We love everyone!
We just love Admiral Redbeard more.
No, we don't love Admiral Redbeard more. We love Admiral Redbeard in a very special way that can only happen in the dark. Anyway.
He did consent to being husband.
He did consent to being husband, yes he did. I love how Cassie just volunteers him out there. Cassie's like, you can have him.
He consented. It's cool. We're good.
It's all good.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
Thank God. Sphinx is having a wonderful birthday right now. He's watching his stepdaughter be tortured.
It's terrible.
All right, so
Worst birthday ever.
we are the worst birthday ever. For y'all, maybe. For me, it's great. So, which is why I'm torturing Utopia. I let you have more powers. It's your birthday. And I didn't make you sell your soul. I made Aeon sell his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not entirely thrilled with the alternative either.
Who needs a soul anyway?
Especially when you have a girlfriend. Oh, wait.
Even Drake would agree with that. It's like, at least if you sell your soul, you know what afterlife you have in store for you already.
Admiral
You
Redbeard?
don't have to worry.
Oh, wow. What
You
a
can
guy.
literally no longer have to give a fuck.
For
You know where your
Utopia.
soul's going.
Utopia, you may have advantage on your next 5 rolls.
What?
Nice.
Admiral Redbeard just gave 5 subs for Utopia.
Thanks.
So, since it's for Utopia, she may have
That hasn't
advantage
even
on our
happened
next
yet.
5 rolls.
And I'm already about to start tearing up.
Alright.
Down.
Oh my god.
Remember, your next 5 rolls have advantage.
Okay.
So, if you ever have a roll that has disadvantage, it becomes a straight up roll. If you don't, if you already have advantage on a roll, the advantage will roll over to your next roll.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a pretty easy and good roll.
Ray, can you remind me what the gods have spoken does?
Oh
The
my
gods
God.
have spoken. Let me double check that
I
one.
think it's blessed for the whole party.
I do believe it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, there's only one higher than that, I think.
And that's
The Devastator.
Devastator.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Admiral Redbeard.
Why does that just sound like the Darth and Bit? No, I'm not going there.
So, the gods have spoken costs 15,000 dagger dollars, and it basically means that you can give the entire party or all the enemies the effects of bless. So this can only be used twice a session, and it is basically bless. It's a D4 on every single on the die roll for every single person on one side or the other. In dice pools, it literally lets you roll a D4 plus whatever dice you roll for your dice pool and add the D4 to the dice pool. And you can also buy it with dagger dollars for 1,500 dagger dollars, or for 1,500 bits. Now, the other one we were talking about is Devastator. Devastator is exactly what it fucking says it is. It's devastating. Devastator is 50,000 dagger dollars, but it automatically makes one PC or NPC attack succeed and crit and do max damage for the crit. In a dice pool system, you give a number of successes equal to the pool of dice being used. So if you have 7 dice in your dice pool, you get 7 automatic successes, and then you roll your dice. So it is meant to be an epic, game-changing item. You can also use 5,000 bits to award a Devastator. Devastator can be used... Oh shit, I need to fix that. Devastator can be used one time only, period. Forever. I gotta fix that.
I was like, I'm like 20,000 away. Jesus.
It's really, I didn't think anyone was ever gonna get to 50,000.
I'm never spending points. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm never spending points.
I've been.
Utopia, you're in every show.
No, exactly. I'm in every show, so I'm like, okay, it's time to start saving again because I've been spending a lot. But I also am here all the time, so I get a lot.
You have to tune in more.
You can't max out, actually. But if you keep on spending them, you'll never accrue them. But it is insane, but it is an absolutely devastating effect, which is what it's supposed to be. So, what are you guys going to do?
Aeom sprints at the table.
What?
All right, roll initiative.
Wait, for real?
No choices.
Roll
Nobody
initiative.
gets any choices.
For real?
Yes.
For real? I think we're
Aeon, you get a surprise round.
As Aeon does that, Val would like to cast Hypnotic Pattern on the asshole at the table.
And with Aeom on the move, Drake wants to throw the knife to teleport to and attempt to use his actual blade to cut the rope to the device the guy is threatening with.
That is hilarious. One of my zombies has a -1 initiative.
Nice.
Hey, I've been there.
Let's see, initiative. Oh yeah, it's up here. Please don't roll shitty again.
Oh, gotta roll.
Okay, base.
I'm still rolling.
Nice.
I guess.
Hmm?
But I get surprise round.
There we go.
Yes. Aeon, I don't saw you roll initiative. There you go. Just
Yeah,
took a
sorry.
minute. That's alright.
Thank the gods. It's not bad this time.
Thank the gods it's not bad this time.
Thank the
Okay,
Night Mother
okay.
now, apparently.
Apparently.
Okay,
You
I'll
have
take
the
it, I'll
Night
take
Mother's
it.
favor.
Yep.
And there we go. So, starting the initiative order off. For those of you who don't know the mechanics of 5e, the way surprise rounds work is this. Initiative 1 goes off as normal, but no one can act in Initiative 1 except for those people who have a surprise action or held actions. So, the person who has a held action is going to go on his initiative, but Aeom, Val, you don't have a surprise action.
Nope.
Aeom, you have a surprise action, and I'm only giving you a surprise action because you're a stupid, crazy monk who moves stupid, crazy fast. So your surprise action goes off now, Aeon. What are you doing?
So Aeom is running at the table. Where is it exactly?
The 2 squares in front of him. She's kind of laid across those 2 squares on the other behind him. If you can see
I don't
that.
see him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can only see.
When you get closer, you'll be able to see the. You'll be able to see the
Okay,
workbench.
Cool. All right, cool. All right, so one second. I want to measure this out.
You move 55 feet currently, or 45 feet?
I can move 50.
50. Got it. And the steps are not difficult terrain or anything. They're just steps.
Okay, cool.
That was 35 to there.
Feet. So, why can't I move up that step?
I don't know. There's no walls there or anything.
Weird.
I can't move one forwards.
You want to move one more forward?
Yeah, just for a thing. Okay.
Weird. It's not letting you do it.
Yeah, I can't step on that one.
Okay.
singular-
You had to move past it and then back to it. It's probably a glitch in the map.
Okay. And then I'm going to teleport. I'm going to summon my my new mist self
Mhm.
right next to the table.
Okay, so
and then
I don't know how I'm
switch
going to do
places with
that. Oh, I got an idea. Duplicate.
That actually makes sense. Oh, that's fun. Now I have 2 me's.
Oh, did it put it out there for you? When you use your ability?
Yeah, sorry, just give me I want to make sure that this actually works
I think it displayed the ability, but it doesn't generate a token.
Oh, okay, so I've generated a token. Where are you going to put it? Right beside him?
Actually, wait. Okay, no, I don't want to do this.
Okay. Okay, I'm waiting.
'Cause it won't actually work the way I intended to. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to use Step of the Wind instead.
Okay.
Hey.
And make it the rest of the way.
Because then you should still have your action available.
I do. And I'm going to grab Camille.
Okay.
Can I see the blade falling at all? Question mark.
Not yet. He's still holding this rope in his hand.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Are you
One
able to
moment, I
grab her
apologize.
and move with her with Step of the Wind at all?
I should be able to, yeah. As long as my grabbing her doesn't use my entire movement.
You're grabbing her uses an action.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
But once you have her, you're moving at half speed. So whatever movement you have left is
yeah.
halved.
Yep, that's cool.
All right. So you go ahead and use your action to grab her.
Yeah.
Now you're moving at half speed.
Okay.
So go ahead and take the rest of your movement.
Okay. Make it 15 feet.
Stop right there
Oh, okay.
because he is going to get an A up on you.
Okay.
No.
He still gets to take reactions.
As the AOP is happening, I look at Utopia just holding Camille in my arms. Kill him.
Oh, I will.
Kill him.
Oh, I will.
He's like, kill him. She's like, okay.
I got you.
Literally, like, yo, fuck it. Like, are you kidding me? Got nothing but murder on the mind. That's it.
Moida.
All right, so Aeom, I need you to make me a DC. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can it cast as a reaction?
Nat 20,
Oh,
perfect.
Nice.
Not today, Satan.
You take 15. You take 15 points of damage, and you literally feel, because of your connection to healing, you feel this is not just damage. As he lashes out with his hand, and his nails on his hand just come out and they get sliced through, like maybe your upper arm, some in that region. But you feel it as he comes through. It almost is like it's sucking your life essence off. You manage to resist that, but you don't know what this is, but you are very sure it is not natural damage from a claw attack or anything like that. So you did take 15 points.
I did. And that's actually...
That's his reaction.
Yep.
So you moved 5, 10... So you 10. I think you have 5 more feet of movement left.
Okay. Yeah, I do. Sorry, thank you.
There you go.
I just want to make sure there's nothing else that I can do. How does Camille look to me? Does she seem
Spaced.
Spaced? Does she
Yep.
seem in good health?
She doesn't seem hurt at all.
Okay.
The stuff written all over her, you can't recognize it. It's written in some kind of weird brownish black ink. And there's glyphs and everything all over her.
I don't like that. I'm burning Action Surge, and I'm running the rest of the way to Val.
Okay. Wait, no. Action Surge can only be burned for attacks.
Oh, it can't? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's not a full... Well, yeah.
No, you
wait.
can take
it
one
can be
additional
used-
action on your turn.
It can be used for dash, actually. And
Actually
an
can.
object interaction as well.
Got it. So you're burning Action Surge to move.
Burning Action Surge to move. And then I'm going to run the rest of the way to Val. If I can make it there. So it can be used to dash, so I can go 100 feet.
No,
Half speed.
dash is just
You're at half speed.
added to. So,
Oh, right, I'm at half speed, right, so 50. Okay.
and no, it's not 50. Because your
Oh.
full movement is, what, 55, right?
Full movement is 50.
Full movement is 50? So your dash is just doing another 50 feet. It doesn't double your entire movement.
Oh, okay.
So like if you move your normal movement, that's 50 feet. If you dash, you get another 50 feet.
Yeah.
And then, so you get another 50 feet, but because you're at half movement, you're getting 25 feet.
Okay. And then can I dash for another 25? Or I can
No. You only get... Oh, wait, you're right. It's an action. It's 50
Yeah.
feet total. You're right.
Okay, cool.
I forgot.
No worries.
It's like haste, but not haste.
Not a very
Now,
much
if he
where-
also had haste,
That would be stupid and sick. Never give the fighter haste, or combat will never end.
no, never give the fighter monk haste. Or you're never catching up.
The fighter monk breaks the sound barrier.
So how much sonic damage does everyone take?
All right, so are you done, Aeon?
Sonic damage.
Yes, I am done.
Okay. On his action, because he goes next, and he had a held action. His held action
Oh.
is to go... Took! Because that's what his action was. He can't change it now.
Not there anymore.
And the blade goes bam and slams down into the table. But that was what his declared held action was. So,
Yep.
all right. So that is. So now we go basically through the first turn because no one else has any other actions.
So hard.
And we come back to the top of the
nowhere.
round on the second turn. And Val, you're up.
Okay.
Oh wait, he could
Shit.
move too. Sorry. I am going to move him.
Val, there's a lot of glyphs and weird magic shit.
We'll deal with that. But first priority is to end this guy.
All right, he moved.
Move out of my line of sight, that
Wait.
bitch.
I can run up walls. I can pull off one of my favorite abridged lines eventually.
Okay, now cool. Great. I love this for him. Beautiful,
Uh-oh.
beautiful.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
So the first thing I'm going to do
Keep
is
talking. I got to
I'm
do
going
it.
to
As he kind of runs, I'm going to kind of like trace his movement with my eyes, and everyone will see my eyes go pitch black, and the aura of shadows will return as I activate my mark. And it lasts for 30 minutes. I gain advantage on stealth checks. If I have a sneak attack thing for if I had sneak attack, but I don't because I don't. But I can also use my movement to teleport into a shadow within 50 feet of me.
Yes.
And it doesn't take me an action to activate that.
We are
However,
again, I love this.
so that's the first thing I'm going to do. The second thing I'm going to do is, as I'm tracking his movement, I'm going to kind of flick my hand in his direction, and I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
What's the range of Hypnotic Pattern?
So let me target him real quick, like.
What's the range on Hypnotic
Ray,
Pattern?
I mean this with the utmost respect. I
Uh-huh.
swear to God,
Uh-huh.
if Utopia and Camille don't get a date after this fucking nightmare, I will walk to Texas and take your kneecaps now.
I just gotta say
You're muted.
that. Oh,
Or like we
I
can-
just gotta say that dating in the apocalypse, this could technically be considered a date.
They haven't even
you
had
know-
a conversation about
You're
it.
rescuing her from
He's
death.
got a good point. He's got a point. It's not a good point, but it's a point.
A good point.
That doesn't count.
So the Hypnotic Pattern is going to be pretty much right outside of Utopia's field of view, so she's not going to be affected by it. However, Ray, I need a Wisdom saving throw. from
How
that
is it
side.
out of Utopia's field of view? Oh, I see. You wisdom saving throw for me?
Yep.
I'm gonna make a wisdom throw and I'm gonna do it good.
Are you?
Uh-huh. Can you check one thing?
It's rude, but I hope you fail.
I hope so too.
I hope
we
I
feel
don't. I
miserably.
hope I'm amazing and
We
incredible.
feel miserably.
And I hope I kill you all!
I'm gonna
I
have
mean,
to do.
Ray, you're
fucking-
always amazing and incredible, but I hope you
Yes.
fail.
No, yeah, like literally, like love you so much. From
Wait,
the
wait,
bottom
wait.
of my heart.
I kill you
Yeah.
all
Box
except
the
Sphinx
fuck
because
out
it's
of
his
this.
birthday. He just has to watch you all die tragically.
Ah!
Oh, I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah.
21.
What the?
Jeez.
Excuse
hate
me?
What?
Okay. Apparently his
No.
wisdom is stupid. I don't like it.
Wisdom no good.
All right. So
I'm literally gonna have
yeah.
to bust out my yoga mat after this.
Nothing happens then.
Really? I didn't
yeah.
know hypnotic pattern is all or nothing.
On a save, nothing happens. It only works on a failed save.
Oh, got it. And it goes away after this turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, so that is
Let me
Sphinx.
make sure that that's all I can do. What I can do is a bonus action. Nothing yet. Oh, wait,
Alright.
no.
Going back.
I'm going to look at Utopia, and I'm going to just hit him with your best shot. Why don't you hit him with your best shot? Blow him away. And you take a D8 of Bardic Inspiration and enjoy that.
Thank you.
Bless you. Not bad.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Excellent. Aeom, you're up.
Oh, here we go.
Man, back. Oh,
Let's go.
alright. I forgot I rolled well. I normally never roll well.
I forgot I rolled well.
That's so weird. Monks
I
always have
know.
ridiculous initiative.
Yeah, I've
Right.
literally never been first in the initiative order. I still haven't actually. Okay. This is
It is fun when you get to the point with a character where you can just stack a bunch of shit. Like, I loved watching Aeon the entire campaign just be like, okay, so I'm going to hit them 37 times, and then sprint 120 feet, and then come back and kick them another 30 times.
Just to get the momentum.
Yeah.
He's like the Flash in frickin' Justice League. Alright, what are you doing, Aeon?
And I'm gonna hit him again.
And then I'm going to hit him again. And then when he's recovering from the hit, I'm going to hit him again.
I love it.
I go to hit him, and I miss. And then I go to hit him, and then I miss. And then I go to hit him, and then I miss. And this happened 100 more times.
And then he tries to throw me off the
Spent
building,
on
but I
for
land
several
perfectly.
Great.
I don't know if I like.
Come on, you only got 6 seconds.
Yeah, fuck. Should I drop
No.
Camille and fight, or get the fuck out of here?
Get the fuck out of here. Get her out of here. Get her to safety.
Aeon looks at Utopia and just feels that thought come through.
Get her the fuck out of here.
And is going to see how far I can run.
Or we could just kill all the things. That way we don't have to worry about it.
Just
I'm
go.
being more worried
We'll
that
hold
it's
them off.
magical.
We'll hold them off. Just go. It's fine.
I have no idea what these markings do. Like, that's the one thing that I'm terrified about.
Or at the very least, get her to the door.
Yeah. Okay, get her at least to the door.
Can the rat clean her off?
Ew.
I don't know if we need like mousy little arcane.
Oh yeah, this is a
cleaning.
great first date. This is a great first date. She gets kidnapped by this motherfucker and then almost sacrificed and then licked by a mouse while she's unconscious.
She's a friendly mouse. She's a very friendly mouse.
I know he's a lovely
There are
mouse.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't
things
know
that
that.
could happen. You know that. I know that.
What is your question?
My question is, does the horrible melted zombie, does it get an AOP or no?
If you leave it, yes.
Yeah, I ran past it.
No, you haven't left this threat zone yet. You're still catty corner to it. If you leave that square, it gets an AOP.
Wait, to me, I'm at the door.
Oh, I don't see you at the door. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I just had to refresh. Yes, it's going to get an AOP on you.
Okay, cool.
Ba-doop. You're such an honest person.
Kill me, Ray. Just do it.
No, we've
Stop
been over
hacking
this.
the net.
We've been over this today. That's what I'm carrying you. This is
you
why
do
I'm
not
getting a
need another
backpack
tick
leash for
mark
you.
on that tattoo,
Just a little
motherfucker.
bit.
It hits
You're
you.
getting a backpack leash.
Oh, what does it hit me for?
Oh, hey, that's the roll. I got a roll damage. Hang on. I hit an attack again.
No.
3 points of damage as it pops you in the forehead.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's devastating.
Devastating.
It's a zombie. What do you want?
Devastating.
Oh shit! I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Oh, why? Because it's so nasty.
Yes, because you got within
Oh,
5 feet of it.
God. It's so disgusting that will probably do more damage.
I need you to make me a con saving throw. Yeah.
I was really
big
worried it was
save.
going to be the slash on my
Never
arm.
mind. You're fine. You're fine.
Ah!
Wow, that's 2 in a
Nat
row.
20.
Okay.
All right.
Even the
Yeah.
dice are like, you shall not die.
Yeah, not today. Okay, so I make it to the door. Can I see through the door just to see if there's anything beyond?
Celtic Revering King. You redeem lend a hand. Oh, it's on Markov. So you have a Sam. You have you have lend a hand on your next roll. What was that?
Hey.
Is there anything beyond the door that I can see?
Yeah, that's the door. That's the one you came through. That's that
Yeah,
other
but,
big
like,
empty room.
I want to know if there's like any other zombies.
Oh no! There's nothing moving in that room. That room to the south.
Okay, cool. Alright, I guess that is my turn.
I mean, there's vats, but there's nothing moving.
Okay. Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Aeom's turn is up. On his turn, he is going to go ahead and say, he's going to target the nearest person to him. Oops, wrong roll. There we go. A streak of black energy fires out towards you, Drake.
Oh
And
shit, he can see me.
He can sense life force. And he hits you. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I have that +1 and the advantage, because that's gonna help me significantly.
Hope so.
+1 advantage.
Oh,
Nice.
yay!
Oh, Redbeard, you just saved my ass.
Alrighty. So you take 15 points of damage. But once again, you feel a horrible sensation like it's trying to literally drain life force. The black bolt of energy hits you, and you feel that momentary weakness, but you manage to shake it off.
Unless our health recovered from last session, that puts me at 22.
I was going to say, it did not.
So, yeah. I don't think I can take another one of those. Fuck this guy.
So
Help!
that is that was on his turn. Oh yeah, I forgot. And then he will go. 40 to here. Hey, stop it. Here. And then he will change his target to Val. Well, I didn't say he had one attack.
Fuck. Fuck the zombies. Kill that thing first.
He fires out the same bolt, but it goes astray and hits the wall and misses you, Val. You do notice that it has a very long range. Because it goes all the way past you and hits the wall behind you.
Good. I've got some very long rangey things too.
So that is the end of his turn. Yeah, it's the end of his turn. It is now Callie's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to squeeze around the side.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Let me do that. Right on. I can't see him anymore. Why did he disappear for me?
I don't know. He's not invisible.
Yeah, I know he's up there. Like, I have a weird shadow line in the middle of it. Like, there's a shadow line that goes across. So I can only see the one.
Yeah, I don't have it on
like
my
the one
screen.
bad guy.
Let me see if I can play with your visibility a little bit. I'll make you cast some light or something. Let's see.
I want him exploded.
What do you think?
Exploded.
Can you see anything better now?
Exploded.
Oh, yeah, now I can see him.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, he is a lot closer than I thought he was.
Yeah, he is.
Dang, he moved. Okay, I didn't see him move. Right on. Okay, I want to target him and cast. Where did it go now? Get back here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I don't want to do the thing. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do things. I want to cast Chill Touch because that is my favorite spell.
Favoriteest spell that's ever been a spell that was a spell when it wasn't a spell. Chill
Okay.
Touch!
Attack! Oh.
And that is... So on the Chill Touch, one quick question about Chill Touch. What damage type is that?
I was afraid of this. It's necrotic.
Okay.
It is necrotic, but it also prevents them from healing.
Yeah, if they take
Until the start of your next turn.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
If they are
Immune.
They
to
can't regain
necrotic
hit
damage.
points until the start of its next
Problem.
turn. Until then, the hand clings. Yep. You hit an undead. It also has disadvantage on attacks. Okay, interesting. I should have checked. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't say.
I figured that.
Wait. It doesn't say if it takes damage. It just says until the next turn, it can't regenerate hit points, right?
It can't regenerate
Uh-huh.
hit points. And if the target is undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn. I don't know if it qualifies as undead, but
Yeah, all it has to do is hit to do the effects. All right. So you fire out the spell.
actually targets him.
Yeah, you did target him. And so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Get back here.
And damage. Normal roll.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
All right. So the hand latches out, grabs a hold of him. He does not seem to take any real damage, but you do feel the spell affect him in some way. So that
Guys,
is.
I think he doesn't take necrotic damage.
Are you doing anything else? Because you still have movement and stuff like that.
I have a little bit more movement.
Doesn't your Oh wait, no, you already used up all your wild shape, didn't you?
I used up my wild shape. Yep.
Damn.
I only have 2 usage, and I used this already. Okay, go back. Actions. I don't have any cool bonus actions yet. Nope, not yet.
All right.
So yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Drake, you're up.
All right. I've immediately got an issue because it can see me. I can't get sneak attack up on that off on that thing because I can't hide from it.
Not if it can sense your life force.
No.
So that's gonna be a problem.
It's almost as if it has blind sight or something.
It's like
It actually doesn't.
Problem. Just internally in everyone's head after it hits. Problem. It can see me.
Yeah, kind of noticed that.
Didn't he say something about that? I thought he just said he could see all of us.
So, I am going to still along the ceiling move. And then I'm first going to target this one right here, the one by Val.
Okay.
Why won't it let me? Oh, I gotta select this thing to target it. Boom.
There you go.
And I'm going to do my psychic throw.
Okay.
So,
Put this on the right thing. Psychic throw, psychic throw, psychic throw.
attack. I need to add that. Wait, no, the damage. It's a damage bonus if they're within a certain range. So
Got it.
that's normal. Unless I am up here and in the dark, hidden from these undead.
They don't have the ability to sense life force.
There we go. It's gonna suck for them.
They just stink.
Tinky.
15 to hit.
Hits.
All right. So
It's
now
a dumb zombie.
advantage.
These guys aren't cool like Timmy.
Nope.
Yeah. I bet they don't even have names.
4d6.
They don't have
plus
names. No, they
2.
just they're gross guys.
Zombie number
They have the general name of Tannery employee.
Oh no.
Tanner.
Extra. They're all
Oh,
Tanner.
The one by
Jesus
Val
Christ.
takes 20 psychic damage.
Ow.
Ouch.
It's a zombie. They have a lot of hit points.
I was gonna say, why ain't you dead?
It is dead. It's just
mean-
not falling down.
More dead.
Or
You
dead.
just mean re-dead.
And
Why
then it's
can't
gonna
you
get
be
hit
re-dead?
again.
Again.
Bonus action throw.
Bonus action throwing.
And then
Unfortunately, that one was because I hit with a range attack. That one will be normal.
Okay.
because sneak attack kind of goes off after you hit something, or not sneak attack.
That's the limiting. That's the mitigating factor for rogues. One sneak attack around.
Yep.
Unless you are a phantom rogue.
Oh, really?
Yes, you get to use half your sneak attack dice on a second attack.
Oh, that's dirty.
Now, if that
It's
looks
very
to be
dirty.
failed, I can actually use one of my new abilities.
That hit. That's a zombie.
Never mind.
They're walking slabs of beef.
People. They're people.
They were people.
Shoot it!
Now they're just the dead.
8. So it has taken a grand total of 28 psychic damage.
So and it took 8 this turn, right? 8 off that attack, right?
Yes.
Where's Foundry? There it is. So let me take the 8 off of the zombies. So that's going to leave it at 1, technically, because it needs to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 8. No. Yeah.
Should be 5 plus half of the damage, so it'd be 9.
9. DC 9 con saving throw. Go, power zombie.
Fail.
Pass. The zombie stands. This is why zombies are some of the most terrifying monsters you can throw at anybody. You can have obliterating, death-dealing machines that suddenly get held up by a single fucking zombie.
They're annoying.
Is that the end of your turn, Drake?
I've moved. I've used my action and bonus action. Yeah.
All right.
I got nothing else.
So this zombie is going to whack the shit out of Sphinx. They're zombies, so I'm not really feeling the Sphinx is feeling very threatened by this. It's not like they're badasses or anything. They're zombies. So attacking the Sphinx.
They've got the badass in their title. We might be in trouble.
And that is a miss. So that zombie's turn is now over. Going on to next zombie. This zombie is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And its turn's over because zombies also move slower than shit.
Yeah, they do.
This zombie is going to go over... Yeah, it's just going to go to Sphinx because they go to the nearest thing. And it's going to try and slam Sphinx in the head.
Okay.
Actually,
Punch him in the throat.
it doesn't care. Punch him in the throat! And misses because, after all,
Nice.
zombie.
Zombie.
Everyone's like,
At least
just
they weren't
just
trying
zombie.
to slam you in the dick.
They weren't trying to slam me in the dick.
Why do they keep
Twist
hitting
his
me in the dick?
Take his dick and twist it.
Damn. What the
Has
fuck?
nobody else seen that video?
No, I remember it. I was like, oh my god.
This zombie walks
think I
over
did.
and this zombie walks over and literally stops beside Utopia. And oops, I gotta do something real fast. Take this off of Sphinx. Put it on Utopia, and it's gonna attempt to slam Utopia.
Utopia's just giving it this just like exasperated look.
And it misses Utopia.
Yeah, that's why.
Then its mouth opens up, and out of it comes a thin, breathy voice that sounds just like the guy who was the baker, and it goes, "You still can't save her." And
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Wait, was it can or can't?
can't.
Can't. I'm going to beat your entire ass. There isn't even going to be anything left to go into whatever after.
There will be nothing left of your ass.
Kinky.
Like, that's it. This
Utopia,
is
it's your
fucking
turn.
It. I've had enough of this shit.
Go.
Okay, I've been looking
Go
through my
off,
character
queen.
sheet. I've been looking through my character sheet. Okay. I've been making
It
plans.
takes this type of drama to force her to read her character sheet, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how this shit works.
You've been playing it for a year.
Yeah, well. Anyway, okay, so. Okay. Let me just make sure this does what I think it does.
Why does it keep hitting me in the dick?
Okay, not all of us are like D&D lawyers that have like the entire canon memorized. Okay?
I'm just reading chat.
Close. Absolutely not even close.
No, him. Like he like
Who?
you. Okay.
Me? I get confused on what edition we're playing.
As my action,
We're not playing 8.
Other editions exist.
is there an 8?
Nope. Just
No,
a 5 and a 5.5 coming.
Haha, 0.5.
Are they just doing 5.5 or are they going straight 6?
I hope they do
Oh, yeah.
5.5.
No, there's a 5.5 in the works.
Okay, so I want to, as my action, burn Radiant Soul.
Yeah.
So, wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna use
Maximum
that.
powers activate.
Yeah,
Activate.
no, like,
Activate.
That's
Maximum
my powers.
powers activate.
and I know that he's
Activate.
out of my range. I had a question
Uh-huh.
about Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
So the range for that is 30 feet, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Gotcha.
So I will eventually,
Be there. Yes.
yes. But like,
Now, you do understand that Sanctuary is a concentration spell,
yeah,
and that almost all your smites are also concentration spells.
yeah.
So that means you will not be able to cast a smite spell.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just making
But
sure.
I'm not using it yet.
No problem. No, I understand that.
Spell, but you can still smite, which
Yes.
doesn't make sense.
Because there's
Oh,
smite
wait, fuck.
spells that add more damage onto your smite beyond the dice damage that you get from smiting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yet they both cost spell slots.
Well, one's an actual spell and one's an ability that uses spell slots.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
sounds backwards.
So confusing.
Okay, yeah.
It's not confusing.
I-
I just
I'm like-
explained it.
I'm
I
like
explained it in the English with the words of the language.
Wait, I'm like between blocks. Okay. That was weird.
Nothing is weird.
Okay, so is my brain.
It was like
You're getting an A out from the zombie.
I think it's true.
okay.
Zombie can't hit.
Zombie hits all the time. What are you talking
Nope.
about?
No, no
Zombie.
zombie hit.
You hit like a baby.
It misses.
Didn't talk shit.
Yeah, you
Didn't
hit
talk
like a
shit.
bitch.
Zombie hits.
Why are you so mean to the zombie?
They're
Because
not,
it's not
Timmy.
Timmy.
I would see you share not Timmy, so fuck
Timmy
him.
is the only good zombie so far.
So it's 25
zombie
feet right there,
respect.
Milagros. So you got 5 more feet of movement without using your action to move further.
Yay.
Okay. What are you doing from there?
Can I move more as a bonus action or no?
You may use your bonus. You may use your attack action to move. It's not a bonus action, so it takes your attack. So you don't get an attack at all. But you can move your distance once. Your move distance once again. It just takes your attack action.
Get up in his face. Get up in his face.
You're gonna get up in his face.
Move in his hand.
Getting up in his face.
Did you have enough distance to get up in his face?
I think so.
To only like just.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just barely.
Because you stopped
Like-
short for some reason on my screen. Let me pan it, see if it changes.
Yeah, I got like I
Yeah.
keep getting like stuck.
Yeah, there's something
between-
weird on this map. I just moved you up
Okay.
against him.
Yeah, it's like the stairs
What the
don't want
fuck
to
is that?
work.
All
Or
right.
the stairs
So-
are like counting as elevation, maybe?
No, I checked that on the map. They're not. It's weird. All right, so next it's over to this zombie, who's going to step up and kick Utopia in the head because he's a ninja zombie.
Wow.
Ninja zombie.
Ninja zombie.
Still not
Oh,
Where was
no, there can
Tanner
only be
training to
one
be a
ninja.
ninja?
He gotta go.
Oh, natural
gotta go.
natural one. He attempts to do a drop kick and instead just lays down. The last zombie in the
His
zombie
leg falls
hit
off.
list, his leg falls off.
Like, falls off.
There's actually
Well,
rules
that's
for
my
that in
favorite zombie.
Strahd.
Really? Zombies
Yes.
like just lose limbs?
No, because if you hack on a zombie forever, there's got to be something happening to the body, right? If it keeps on regenerating on that one, so eventually they start losing limbs and getting negatives and shit.
Oh yes.
All right, so Val, you're up.
Okay. Val's gonna stay right the fuck where he is. I'm gonna
Surrounded
spend
by zombies?
all 4 of my sorcery points. It's happening.
Okay.
Twin spell,
Uh huh.
Scorching Ray
Uh huh.
Yes.
at 4th level.
Damn.
I need to check something real quick because I don't remember a twin spell can be used on the same target.
So, unfortunately,
has to
and
be a
this is
different
from my own
target.
proficiency from Tuesday's game.
Oh yeah, Sam
Can't
actually
use it on the
plays.
same target, and unfortunately, any spell that allows you to target multiple targets with the one spell cannot be twin cast. All it does is add an additional one. So say you twin spell Eldritch Blast, all it does is add an additional ray. It doesn't double the rays used. So for this, all twin spelling.
It doesn't say that Scorching Ray has to be used on different targets, though.
So you don't.
But it's
Target
not the
range,
it's not
but
the
it does
thing.
not
It's
specify.
yeah. Well, it's not. No, it's not. That's the limitation of Scorching Ray. We're talking about the twin spell ability.
Spell. Gotcha.
Which excludes things such as Scorching Ray, Magic Missile, and AoE effects.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
monkeys
like
on
you can
I was-
cast like an Eldritch Blast, but like
Yeah, I was trying to make
Alright.
sure that I've looked that up first because I didn't want you to spend the points and not be able to do what you wanted to do.
Alright, fine.
Now you can always twin
Won't
spell
you-
Fireball,
I don't have
Also, yes.
Fireball.
Lightning Bolt,
Don't have that one either.
Chromatic Orb.
Specifically, that is the Chromatic
We-
Orb.
we
will work,
already-
thankfully.
I don't think I have Chromatic Orb.
That is the one downside, is Twin Spell only works on spells that specifically target a single enemy. If it targets an area...
Or a single
it
spot.
will- Is it?
Yep, you can use it on Fireball and Lightning Bolt.
yeah, if it's like a splash effect one.
Yep, area
Not like
effect
an
works.
I could have
Not
been
like an AoE,
twin-spelling
AoE.
fireballs this whole time?
Yes, you could.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh,
twin spell
Blonde
Fireball.
is gonna hate me.
Okay.
So
then.
twin spell, when you cast a spell that targets
Remember
only
that
one
for the dragon.
creature, and when you cast a spell that targets only one creature, because remember, Fireball targets a 5-foot spot, and then explodes out from there. And Lightning Bolt technically does not have a target. It just
Yeah,
fires a
it's
straight
a
line.
bolt.
Okay, so it might not work. It would work on Fireball by that wording, just not on Lightning Bolt.
Not on my-
No, when you cast
No,
a spell
Lightning
that
Bolt
targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell. So Lightning Bolt does not have a target of self, so it fits.
It just.
All right.
Oh.
You
but it
just
needs
fire
to
out
have that
two
too.
lightning bolts in two different directions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then not going to use my sorcery points then, and I'm just going to do Scorching Ray, period, at 4th level, which still gives me 5 rays total.
Jeez,
Oh shit!
I thought already.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
he
what it
got
is.
something from Admiral Redbeard. He
Cool,
got
cool.
You
blessed.
did get a
To
say
be
that
eligible,
in particular.
here's wait. To be eligible, spell must be incapable of targeting more than one creature at the spell's current level, which means they did disqualify Fireball and Lightning Bolt.
Yep.
Oh, rude.
Wah, wah, wah. Twin spell now sucks.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't suck. It just has more limited uses.
Which means it sucks. Moving on.
But that also means you can twin spell things such as invisibility or fly, and cast a spell that affects 2 people with only 1 use of concentration.
Or upcast fly and cast it on more people.
Exactly.
Val has bless.
Cool.
Bless it.
All right. Now we are going to consume the spell slot.
Eat it.
What does it taste like?
Chicken.
Victory.
Eat it, just
Victory.
eat it. Eat it, just eat it. Eat it.
Hey, at least it doesn't taste like kale.
I don't mind
I
kale.
like
You just
kale.
have to prepare it correctly.
I was
Everyone
about to
starts
say,
defending
kale.
kale.
Kale can be okay. It does look like the stuff that they have at buffets that they put around like the fish and the meat to make it look pretty.
Yeah, it does look
So-
pretty.
It doesn't look like an
First
edible thing.
attack.
It looks like a garnish.
So first attack is a 21.
Well, yeah, that is.
Hey-o.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hey-o.
And let's see. I'm just gonna roll all 5 attack rolls. $23.
Kale is a weed. 23 definitely hits.
23 again.
23 again. Misses.
Oh, that's another 20. Oh, that's nice. I'm enjoying this. That's the third one. Give me number 4.
That one misses.
Let's see. I have a feeling that Bless would not help me there. And the last one.
The final one. That definitely hits.
Nice. So 4 of them hit. And at
I think you only had one miss.
Yeah, he only had one miss.
Indeed. So that's going to be 8d6.
Fuck.
I want this motherfucker
Yes.
obliterated.
Fuckity fuck fuck fucky fuck
I
fuck.
want him obliterated.
It's turned into a
Was that
fuck
towards
this
one of the
in
zombies
particular.
or
I
McFuckface?
That's McFuckface.
Yeah.
That's
All the
McFuckface.
All that
fuckface.
McFuckface.
This is
So
all
basically,
McFuckface.
as this glow is around him, the shadows move just a bit, and Val is punching these scorching rays at him.
Yeah.
Don't you mess with my father, you motherfucker!
How dare you, sir?
Fucking out.
You
That was a lot of sixes.
Wait, you mess with the
31 points of
31
damage.
points of
with the wrong
radiant
family.
damage, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Radiant.
It is radiant damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mother, ow! Fucking ow!
Good.
Shush, dog. So that is a lot of fucking damage. Val, are you doing anything else on your turn?
As a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I will look at Callie.
Mm-hmm.
You can spore if you want to. You can leave this ass behind. Because his ass don't dance, and if he don't dance, then there's no friend of mine. And take a D8 of Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, I am so honored. I have my own song now.
He's
And
good at the songs.
that will be all I do. As I
That's,
will
that's a lot.
just kind of survey, like, what's around. I'm like, oh, shit, right. Zombies. Okay.
All right.
Oh, right.
Real
The
quick,
zombie.
we are way over time. And we are technically at the top of the round. Because Val is the top of the round. Do you guys want to put this off until next week? Or do you want to continue through?
6 a.m. So yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good for continuing, honestly.
Well, we know you're not
Otherwise-
going to sleep at all, Sam. So.
Exactly.
I don't know,
Exactly.
wait for other
Rob
people.
has to get up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
So.
Rob has to
God,
get
I
up.
is
can't
true.
imagine.
Yeah, I'm down for waiting until next week.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to put the rest of this amazing fight on hold for 1 week. When we come back. Aha, we're back. When we come back. We're coming back right now. Okay, so you can't see us, but we're still here. I'm going to mad try and scramble and fix this, but we are having some severe technical issues all the way across the board as everything has gone fucking sideways. We love you very much. We're sorry that this has gone crazy. Let me do this again. We've had a slight hiccup. We love you, and we're sorry that this happened. I'm trying to fix it real fast. But we're going to go ahead and get back to this fight. Not tonight, but tomorrow. The only people on screen are literally me. I'm the only one moving, and Sphinx, who's frozen. So to say we're having some really bad technical issues is not even the case. We are having some amazing technical issues, and I don't know how to fix any of it. I got Sphinx back.
In the chat, the Terran Wanderer can't hear any of us.
Oh shit!
They can see us but can't hear us.
Oh no!
We have all kinds of
This again.
No.
We are having all kinds of issues. Give me a sec as I get everyone back onto stream things. Let me fix with the fucking thing with the Mikey thing. Mic thing, property mic thing. Yeti microphone.
What's the bad thing?
Everyone's tired.
When that song first popped up, I was like, why are the lyrics wrong? And I questioned, why did I think the lyrics wrong? And then I remembered the beat is a carbon copy of the start of, what's the song from Fall Out Boy?
Champion.
Yep.
Well, it predates the Fallout Boys, so...
Centuries.
Yeah,
Centuries, yeah.
Yeah.
Champions is different. No, but Centuries and Champions both played on my playlist.
Yeah, which
I love
Fall Out
Fall Out
Boy
Boy.
sampled that part of the original Tom's Diner.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, isn't the original?
Wait, really?
original, like,
I can hear Cassie, but she's upstairs. No.
Well, that doesn't count, okay?
Okay, so I do not know why we have no sound, because the sound is showing as working. Let me track one other thing. They still won't... Yes, we're doing it again. No, we're not. Microphone. My mic is not
I was gonna sing along with the
muted.
song that's playing in my playlist now, but it's Korean.
Can you hear me? That's right, I'm not hearing your mic. Yes.
I know. Can you
Yes.
hear anybody else though?
That
That would actually be a skill.
Yeah, Sam, the original Tom's Diner was released by Susan Vega in 1987.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
shit.
say like the original is an
I can
I remember
acapella
being a
track
kid when
by
that
her.
came out.
Can anyone hear us now?
Huh? Can you hear me?
Can anyone hear
Can you hear my scathing
Hey, where
voice?
the heck is... Oh, wait. I think I know where it is. No, it's still up.
I can hear
Our
my
closed
blood
caption
pumping.
box is
No, you
missing.
can't.
My blood pumping.
Is he saying he can hear us?
Saying he can hear his blood
His
pumping.
blood pumping? No, he can't. His ears suck. I know they suck. I'm surprised he can hear me from here.
Oh.
He's gonna hear that and he's gonna be like, what?
I know he's gonna
He's
hear that.
He's gonna have his feelings hurt.
But it's like the staircase is like literally right behind me, and our bedroom is a straight shot from the staircase.
Cat laying on my
Wait,
chest.
hold on. Which
All
your
right.
which your cat
Oh,
is squeaky?
It's Puss. It's Puss. It's Danny.
Okay.
Danny Weezus.
I'm trying to let you guys go to bed. So we have closed captioning up, which is all we're going to be able to use for the end of the show.
Curse you, sudden yet inevitable tech issues.
This was an amazing tech issue. This one went sideways and shit. I don't even know what's going on.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So we're not going to raid in case we have the plague and we take it elsewhere. But if you guys can give us these amazing people follows on their socials, let's just do it the other way around. Yeah, we'll do it the other way around this time. Milagros, you can find all of her socials here. Give her a follow, and then you have Cassie, who you can follow all of our socials here, and then you'll have the Sphinx, who you can find here, and then you have a Sam, who you can find here, and then you have Rob, who you can find here, and then if you want to, you can follow Dinner in a Game here, and we will be back in 1 week for the next episode of Kingdoms of Mist. We will be here on Saturday for Monster Hearts 2 with Star Shard Stories leading the crew, and I get to play. And we will be back on next Tuesday with Emerald Sanctums, and we will be finally meeting one of the big bosses in Emerald Sanctums. And I'm sure everything will
Oh
be
my
fine.
goodness.
So I'm going to let everyone go. Thank you very much for everything. We love you. And please remember, at Dinner Game, we always save you a seat at table, but be careful when you go out. Wear a mask, social distance. Everything's still actually bad. Don't believe any of the bullshit anyone else is telling you. Be careful. We want to see you back here next week to enjoy another show with us. And we love you. And good night.